What's up, chat? How you doing tonight? You guys have a good one. Full of... Wait, what's this? I'm a seaman lord. Why is that the first thing I read after I, come to Greek chat? What makes one a seaman lord, by the way? I've never actually looked into the qualifications. You know what? I actually don't want to know, because it's not going to be good, is it? But hello, everyone. Your seaman lord is here. Yeah, let the VOD users come and discover that comment. What did he say he was? Seaman lord. Thick thighs are all that qualify? Hold up a second. Sounds like this is in a very well put together position. Because those two things have no correlation. You've pre-ordered Spider-Man 2. I think we have like a week before it comes out, right? Or like maybe actually less than a week, so I gotta hurry up and finish this Mortal Kombat video. Gotta get that out of the way, so that way I can give all my... because I want to do like 7-hour streams of Spider-Man so I can play through it pretty quickly. That's right, chat. 7-hour streams. Did you hear that? You heard that correct. 7 hours of streams from me. Not this dinky, wimpy 4-hour shit I normally do. Dart, knowing you has been one of the greatest privileges I've had. Thanks for being an awesome... Well, damn, man. You're making me blush. Thank you for the kind words. Also, thank you for the 33-month sub. Hey, you're a great friend too, so I'm glad I met you as well. But, you don't have to fluff me up that much. I'm happy just being a regular guy that you like associating with. I'm not much more than that, honestly. It's kind of really exhausting to be much more than that, but I appreciate it. You got further in Baldur's Gate 3. Speaking of, hopefully we can do another Baldur's Gate stream. Probably not this month, I'm assuming, but maybe we can fit them in again next month, is the idea. Did I see the Spider-Man 2 launch trailer? No, I'm not going to watch any more trailers for it, because one, I already know I'm going to be playing it, so why get teasers and hints of scenes that are going to be in the game I'm going to be playing in a couple days. What level are you before starting the DLC? I don't recall, to be honest with you, but I had beaten the game previously, so I was at a level that is good enough to beat the game, and not really have that much difficulty. I was not max level though. I forget what is max level, 60 in this game? I don't know, whatever it is. I wasn't that. You're in Moonrise Temple part now? The Moonrise Temple? Okay, that's a little bit past me, so be careful with spoilers. 7-hour stream for multiple 7-hour streams for Spider-Man. Because I don't want to spend all week playing it, because I want to get it out a little bit quicker. So instead of doing 4-hour streams for Spider-Man, I'm going to be doing like 7-hour streams of it. So hopefully I can get through it in like 3 or 4 streams, is the idea. Also, Bad Boy, 62 months, man. Happy 62 months, choom. The preem 62 months. I am glad that Cyberpunk's like counterculture, vernacular is so fucking lame that no one uses it outside of discussing Cyberpunk. I never really want to like just start hearing like people like call each other choom and say things are preem. Thank God it's fucking lame. Thank God, because I don't know if I could take that if choom became a thing. Give it a few years though, maybe it'll happen. Learned a new Sagai story today. Seagal was bragging about never being put into a headlock at a martial arts meeting. One of the martial artists there, who also one of the founders of MMA, called him out on that bluff and asked him to prove it. A few seconds later, after putting him in a headlock, Seagal passed out and shit his pants. Yeah, I've heard about the shitting his pants thing. I bet money he'll deny it though. They raised from 50 to 60 from launch to 2.0. Okay, so an extra... Well, usually a few extra levels are pretty common when you get DLC. You've had sex with 3 party members. I'm assuming this is due to, something in Baldur's Gate. You know what? Congrats on your digital D&D love life. Seems like it's going well. How goes it, chat? Seems like everyone's in a good mood. I'm not detecting any bad vibes. And I have a very good vibe detector. I got choomed on so hard I left a choom outline on the wall behind me. Oof, it's a lot of choom, man. Seagal was also the worst SNL host. He's been the worst everything. Name one thing he's good at outside of holding carrots. He's not even good at like Russian propaganda. Think about that. The man sucks at Russian propaganda where you're allowed to just lie about whatever. And people are like, okay, I'm not going to question it. He can't even do that. Seagal hosted SNL. Look, at some point, everyone has hosted SNL. They're desperate, all right? They'll get anyone they can. I'm actually surprised SNL is still a thing. Seagal is apparently fluent in Japanese and is relatively good at guitar, which pisses me off. I don't believe it. I doubt it. Especially if he said it about himself. He probably like just like says a few words like, yeah, I'm actually very good. Well, I don't know. I think he lived in Japan, so maybe he can at least, you know, have a passing conversation in it. But who cares? Baldur's Gate 3 stream when? Well, I've been doing them, but probably none this month. Like there wasn't one last week because Spooter had a birthday and I was also in like off on vacation. And I think Kate's a little busy too. And I also got, I'm pretty busy work-wise all month. Hopefully we'll be able to get back into Baldur's Gate in November. Glad I can preload Spider-Man 2 because it's 108 gigabytes. Oof. That is a lot of gigabytes. Man, I miss the days when developers knew how to like, you know, actually compress stuff and like not have really bloated file sizes. What's up, Lucky? How you doing? Heard his blues album suck. You know what, chat? It brings us... It brings a smile to my heart that I've turned so many people against Steven Seagal. Yeah, I thought it was just going to be a funny bit when I started doing it, even though I actually believe he's a piece of shit. But seeing all of you just like, actually just glom onto that and like, yeah, he is a piece of shit. It's really just made me like, I'm proud of you, chat. You're all wonderful people. You're about to try your hand at making your own pizza dough. Oh. You want some recommended? Well, actually, you don't really need it. Pizza dough is actually kind of not that difficult. It is just like dough at the end of the day. It's like yeast, flour, water. That's really all it. You can put, you know, a little salt too, actually. But when making pizza dough, you can also, you know, put a little olive oil in there if you want. I actually sometimes put garlic powder in my dough for it, if I really wanted to smell garlicky. But not always. Fuck Steven Seagal. Yeah, fuck that guy. But hey, good luck on your pizza dough. It does get a little tiresome, like smacking it on your table for a while though. You gotta hand knead it, which takes some time. Heard Spider-Man 2 as RT and 60 frames per second as a default setting, which is pretty cool. It has ray tracing? I would highly doubt it has ray tracing, outside of maybe like a very limited ray tracing for like reflections. So maybe ray trace reflections, because the PS5 can't really do ray tracing very well. That's why I don't think any game actually uses it. But hey, first party game from Insomniac, maybe they figured out how to do like reflections at the very least. Which actually I guess would help Spider-Man out a lot since he is swinging through New York, so reflections might look pretty good. Give me them tips. I got a tip for you. I mean a pizza tip. I got plenty of pizza tips. Olive oil, olive oil. Just a touch of olive oil. And after watching that video on YouTube about most olive oil is fake, when I'm in the olive oil section of the grocery store, I'm like eyeballing everything now. Thank you, YouTube, for making me paranoid over my olive oil buying now, because now I don't know if I'm buying some good stuff or is it like just some seed oil. It's called olive oil. I'm going to like look at like this looking to make sure I get legitimate olive oil from now on, because I'm pretty sure what I was buying before doesn't qualify. Dave the Diver. I actually own Dave the Diver. I've just not bothered playing it yet. Also, thank you, Kairos, for the 50 months. Cheers to 50 months. You were great to listen to while doing homework. What are you working on tonight? I'm actually curious about that. Chat, what is the best subject to do while listening to my streams? Does anyone have a preference? I feel like I'm a really good person to like, you know, do your history homework too while you listen to me. I mean, that is kind of like my subject, even when I'm not always talking about it. Pizza time? Your olive oil is faking its virginity. Alright, that got a chuckle out of me. Congratulations. I know I'm a robot who doesn't laugh much, but that one did it. Olive oil syndicate strikes again. I mean, you say that as a joke, but that is a real thing. Like the Italian mafia is big into fake olive oil business. Think it would be a good idea to coat your partner's body in olive oil and lick it off? Well, drinking, I mean, maybe do that, but also like swipe it up with some like really good bread instead. And eat the bread. I don't know. Licking olive oil, I don't know. That seems like, I don't know, a little messy. Research paper on designer babies. Oh, so like some genetic stuff then, huh? That's coming, chat. One day, you will be able to design your child. If I'm lurking, it's usually for homework reasons. You know what? Actually, lurking is just fine for whatever reason, but when you're using it to like further yourself, I'm like, good job on you. Like working out, doing homework, love that shit. Olive oil is great for your skin. I mean, it does, yeah, olive oil is good, don't get me wrong. I don't know if I'd want to drink it raw though. Math is terrible to do while listening to you. I just get frustrated. Well, math, yeah, I suck at math too, but I would imagine that, you know, math does require like certain parts of your brain that are like, just shut this motherfucker up, turn him off. I feel like you might like my previous comment. I don't see your previous comment. I'm gonna take one for the team and listen to some of his music. I see here he has a blues song called Talk to My Ass featuring Bo Diddy. We're off to a good... Oh, you mean Steven Seagal? Man, it ain't worth it. Just assume it's shit. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Absolutely. You know what? I'll listen to some Steven Seagal music. I've never done it before. I've never actually looked into it. Chat, would you like briefly to hear some Steven Seagal serenade you? Let's see what he does. All right, all right, Steven Seagal, Girl, It's All Right official music video from 4 years ago. 28,000 views on it. Apparently his Dust My Broom has two. You want to go for the one that has a lot of views or the one that has only like a few views? Here, let's have a brief listen to the one with 2.9 million views. It's a live performance. Okay, this is very basic already. This is like just learning guitar level notes. I like that all the YouTube comments are also shitting on him as well. Steven Seagal is one of the greatest blues guitar players ever, says Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal is an example of a person who felt upwards in life. Very little talent, but lots of opportunity. Steven Seagal, truly one of the guitarists of all time. Straight to DVD. Yeah, I want to hear him sing, not play guitar. Does that do anything for you, chat? If you walked into a bar and this was playing, what do you think? Okay, enough of that. Let's see the one that only has 28k views. Live performances are hard to like make out, you know. Oh, he's got like a Buddhist monk walking past a statue in this video. This is not Steven Seagal singing, by the way. This is a black man. That's Steven Seagal. He's romancing an Asian woman in this video. Algorithm's gonna think you love this man now. Possibly. Okay, it's generic as fuck. I'm done. I've satisfied my curiosity. His voice is as smooth as a grating sandpaper. Now, I have a better definition. Yeah, you could throw here's how you make that comment funnier. I mean, it's a good start, but I'm gonna give you a lesson in comedy. All right, so you realize that you already good job on realizing metaphor is a powerful thing. I employ it a lot. However, you can't go with the first option that pops into your head. So instead of saying that his voice is as smooth as grating sandpaper, I would recommend like saying something more along the line, add more variation to it. Maybe like his voice is as smooth as like one of those. You know how cheese graters got usually like 4 sides on them for different like grades of like how you grade the cheese. Maybe you could choose one to go from that. Work that in there somehow. Voice is smooth as like the bigger pores of a cheese grater. See, you're not expecting the whole cheese grater angle. There you go, that's how you would do it. It's all about subverting expectations. The voice is smooth as an ape wiping its ass with a sandpaper leaf. There you go. But you could take it 1 step higher by, instead of just saying ape, go with like baboon or chimpanzee. I don't know. So, sometimes, specifics help. Voice is smooth as pumice stone. Smooth as a soup sandwich. Anyways, what the fuck are you listening to? We were listening to Steven Seagal sing the blues. Because, the man is a multitude of careers. Movies, TV, music, Russian propaganda, martial arts mastery, paying people to fall down when he touches them. My voice is as smooth as a cat's tongue licking a pineapple. Good. See, you guys are learning. I'm glad I gave you this free lesson. The next one will cost you money, though. Seagal is one of those dudes who brags about having Native American blood. I think he's bragged about being Russian, Japanese, and Native American, so I'm not sure which he is. And it's actually weirdly hard to tell what he is just by looking at it. I mean, I used to think he was like Italian or like something, but apparently he's like more Slavic, but also Japanese. He's a whole mix, all right? He's got a little bit of everything. Can't wear white underwear because it will look like I sat on a chimney sweep's knee. I'm interested in what... You know what? I don't know what that means, but it sounds funny. Making martial arts judges fall asleep. Well, he would pay the judges and make sure he wins, too. Citizen of the world. You know what? I think he spends most of his time in Asia and Russia these days, so he's more of just a citizen of that hemisphere. At some point, he's probably going to be like, charged with something and not allowed to come back to America. You thought your taste in men was bad? Wait, do you think I have a thing for, Steven Seagal? I just like making fun of him. 1 more minute of that music and I'd let him a keto throw me for YouTube views all day. So what you gotta do is you gotta start up your like YouTube prank career where you like awkwardly like videotape yourself, talking to people on the street and asking them stupid shit. And you have to find a way to run into Steven Seagal and do it. That's how you get it started. Can I just say I really hate that type of content, by the way? Whether it's fake or real. Like interviews where someone just like puts someone on the spot for something awkward and like some kind of weird prank. I just like, oh god. There's something about it just like I die inside if I see it happening. Because I know it's someone annoying the hell out of someone else, and I hate the idea of someone making content explicitly to like humiliate or annoy someone. Or like just be a public nuisance. You agree? Yeah, I've never liked prank content. Like I said, most of it's fake anyways, but even if it's not, it's still horrible to watch. Seagal literally married a Japanese woman and then stole her money before moving to another country. He then tried to marry 2 other women at the same time. See, this is why he's just fun to hate, alright? He's just a fun dickhead. You don't have to feel bad about disliking him. Levels of cringe are so high. Yeah, I don't like seeing other people embarrassed. Maybe that's sign of a good empathy in me. I don't know. But I also don't like seeing other people annoyed by someone obviously doing it for like clout. Especially when they do it to someone just working a job. Oh, that's even worse. There's like some TikTokers that just like go around and harass people doing their job, and I just, okay, if I feel like any company should have a policy, if someone is like doing something for views to annoy you, you are allowed to just smack them down. Lawsuit be damned. There are times when it's warranted. there are times where you just know the public will side with you. Maybe he's doing a Batman Dark Knight thing where he's become the villain to be the hero we deserve. Well, that would mean he's actually doing something nice for the world. Right now, the last thing I saw him doing was like just promoting Russian propaganda about Ukraine. Agree, I hear about that YouTuber who got shot. Well, there's all sorts of like people who get punched or like pushed over because they annoy the shit out of someone. Getting shot is, you know, the extreme. I just don't like it. It's just always terrible. You know, maybe I should go on like a content rant because I feel like I've already talked plenty about like streamers who just like do nothing but watch other people's YouTube videos. That's a well-known one. I don't really feel the need to go into that too much. I'm not a fan of it as long as they're like, you know, changing it up enough, it's fine. I really hate on-street interviews. I despise them because I know there's so much editing going on behind the scenes that like selectively choose moments and not even show the ones that would make them look bad. I just like, whoa. Like, ooh, I know what you're doing, you dickheads. You Google Steven Seagal and his official label as Special Representative for Russian U.S. cultural links, cultural and historical heritage. I bet he only has that in Russia. No one in U.S. would give him that title. Spooter reacts that Dartigan video is coming soon. Hey, as long as you just do more than just like sit there and watch, it's perfectly fine. I would personally prefer it though if anyone who wants to like stream my videos, they put on like a red nose and a clown wig first, and you do some antics just to spice it up a little bit. Just do something like that. Yeah, just, you know, now it's original content. Maybe do a mime performance. It's especially apparent in reality TV shows. Well, reality TV shows have always been, you know, fake. They always like tell the people. They may not get actors to do the you know, be the roles, but they still tell them what to do and say. Dartigan reveals his kinks. I think I've literally talked about my kinks before. Some of them at the very least. Don't tempt me, I'll do it. I can rock makeup. Chat, everyone loves clowns again. It's almost 2024, year of the clown returning. You're no longer allowed to feel sad or like a little paranoid when there's a clown around. They're coming back, yo. Oh no, they hire actors for those shows? I thought they just got like, you know, maybe they hire aspiring actors. Because it wouldn't really make sense if they like hired someone who's been on a show before that. So maybe it's like, or maybe it's like background actor. I don't know. There's plenty of like, you know, background actors, like commercial actors, that kind of stuff. Not something that's going to be immediately recognizable. You're horny for Clussy again. I haven't thought of Ussy in a while, or like anything associated with it, so Clussy. What's a Clussy again? School me on this Clussy issue. I only know a Bussy, or Bussy. Clown, oh, a clown Ussy. Okay, that's right. The Clussy. Clown Ussy. Always smears you with makeup too, doesn't it? Never understood dating reality shows. Oh, those are just the worst. I've never watched one and I never want to. I think the biggest one right now, I guess it's reality, is like the one where the two people like have an interview and they have a buzzer. And they have to like, the first one to buzz someone out. I don't know how it works, but they like buzz each other out if they don't want to like date them. Is probably like the most like, no, I'd rather not like lose all faith in humanity by watching this. Thank you very much. You mean you're not enthralled by the Golden Bachelor, Dart? Afraid not. I think the only reality TV show I ever watched was Survivor. The one where people get put on an island. That's it. And only like the first season of it, because I was a kid and there was nothing else on. Because, you know, just a kid doesn't need to watch something. So, yeah, throw on Survivor. It was alright, but I never watched any more after that. Can you go to MILF Manor, please? That's a thing. You can tell I don't keep up with TV. Wait, MILF is just a sexual porn tag. Are they actually allowed to use that on TV? Are there any other like shows you can name after porn tags? And get away with it? One of the ladies in MILF Manor was Alice in A Nightmare on Elm Street. Wow, I do not remember any actor from Elm. I was not a big Freddy Krueger guy. I didn't really watch many of those movies. MILF Manor is a dating show where moms date each other's sons. Ugh. Okay, instantly terrible. God, what? You know what? Maybe there is something wrong with Hollywood. If that show is produced out of anywhere in Hollywood, you never know anymore. Is this on one of those like networks that's just full of like cracked out entertainment? There's certain networks I feel that just like they go for shock value. Like yeah, we know we produce garbage, but you're watching it anyways. It's Canadian. Oh, everything Canada usually creates on TV is usually like garbage or shock value. I don't know why. Like they recently made like a show called like Robin Hood, where it's like a modern take on Robin Hood, yeah, but it's like, well, it's modern TV. So it's like all like graffiti artists and wearing like Daft Punk outfits, and it's Robin with a Y. How's the reasons? Ugh, I didn't realize stuff they were dating sons for. Ooh, yeah. Really like Degrassi. Or all fart fetish stuff. I don't even want to read that sentence. Sweet Home Alabama. I like that you actually have to write out Sweet Home Alabama in all caps. You cannot just like lowercase that. It's like impossible. Try it. I bet money if you even try to type that in lowercase, it automatically gets turned into uppercase. Like it, or at least it'll get an autocorrect. It seems like you're writing out some like lyrics to a famous popular song. Would you like to like put it in all in uppercase? Your 600-pound life is pretty bad. Okay, those things you just watch to feel better about yourself because you haven't made that level of like bodily mistakes. There is definitely entertainment made, but that, by the way, where you just get to watch someone who's completely fucked up their life so you don't have to feel terrible about your own. That show used to be called Jerry Springer. I usually watch 16 and pregnant. Wow. Wow. And people wonder why I don't watch TV anymore. These are my options. Jerry Springer was the mayor of Cincinnati at one point. I heard that he wasn't a very good mayor, though. Canada produces some good-ass metal, though. Yeah, but then they send us all their pop stars, too. And that kind of like, well, it's not enough to make up for it. Canada, just keep a few of your pop stars. You don't need to send them all over here. Canadian cartoons are full of fart humor for some reason, to the point where it starts to feel extremely... I can tell you why it is. It's because they're descended from the French, who for some reason love fucking fart humor. I don't get it, but I think it's well known that they do. I guess when you like you try to like put on an air of sophistication for so long, you just have to like crack and like something crass. Like seriously, watch any like French produced like cartoons. It's full of just gross out humor. Howdy. Sorry if infected is in chat, but he'll just back me up. He's like, oh, oui, he's true. Howdy, how are you? How far are you in the story? What did we get to last night? We did the pyramid, and yeah, we met Mr. Hands. That's where we finished up last night. Look at Malia Plays, have that shit or jokes about sexual harassment in parts. Guess it's a fair trade-off for doing a lot of filming in Vancouver and Toronto. They get like tax write-offs there, right? Where sex, the French are very horny. The French are no more horny than anyone else. They just have different ways of displaying it. That's all it is. Animorphs was filmed in Canada. I think I watched like one episode of that when I was a kid. Something about like worms in people's ears, right? I can barely watch YouTube without some guy robbing a convenience store. Okay, what is the algorithm recommending you, friend? Right, officially confirmed that Arcane is canon to LOL. I mean, that's fine. Arcane was actually really good. That was actually one of the first things I watched on my TV when I bought it last year. beat the expansion a few days ago. That ending will fuck you up. We'll see if it fucks me up, friend. We'll see. I have a high fuck up level, like, or fuck me up meter. It takes a while to peak it. Only a few games have achieved it. Animorph books ruled, the show not so much. I never read any of the books. Always wanted to morph into an animal or be a Hork-Bajir. I don't know what a Hork-Bajir is, but it sounds Norwegian. Arcane was great. Well, hopefully the sequel series or like the second season. Sometimes something when it peaks in its first season, chat, it's never, you know, it's always downhill from there. So be a little worried. Usually you want your first season to be, you know, pretty good, but not great, because then it just means like everything else will, like, you know, be on the downward slope. So did Edgerunners. Apparently they might, that animation studio that made Edgerunners might be working on some more Cyberpunk related stuff, according to, like, you know, CD Projekt Red. I remember watching France 24, France News on my laptop next to my dad to practice, and they had a segment on women empowerment. They put a pussy flaps and all on live TV. I had to throw my laptop across the living room. Certain parts of Europe are a little bit, you know, less prudish, I guess, than, you know, us Americans when it comes to nudity. Usually there's like a switch. In America, you can have as much violence as you want, but don't you dare show a nipple. Whereas in a lot of Europe, it's the opposite, where, you know, you can, like, have, like, all of it on display, but hey, don't show much, you know, violence. Shows the real divide in our cultures. I remember always wanting to get the Animorphs books at the book fair when I was a kid. See, I was a Goosebumps kid. Goosebumps and Fear Street. I like, you know, well, pretend, you know, horror stories when I was a kid. Shit, you can't show my nipples. Spooter, we all know you're an anime man character, so you don't have nipples. Anime boys are not allowed to have, you know, nipples. It's just not for some reason. Or body hair. You know, I got nipples, but I don't really have much in the way of body hair, so I'm only like one half of an anime character. You love Fear Street. I remember I did like Fear Street more than Goosebumps, but I read way more Goosebumps because Fear Street wasn't as big a series. Japan is literally the opposite. Horny shit is fine, but no ultraviolet. That's not exactly true, because I've seen plenty of ultraviolent shit come out of Japan. Like, plenty of ultraviolence. I believe there's laws in place nowadays that limit the amount of violence you can show. So there's not as much ultraviolence in Japanese anime anymore. But still, and actually there's been like they've definitely limited the horny stuff too. So Japan has been tamping down on that stuff recently. Goosebumps was good. Goosebumps was good when I was a kid reading it, but looking back on it, it has not aged well. I remember so many chapters of Goosebumps would, like, end in like a cliffhanger, like Sarah walked through the dusky attic, and then suddenly something ghostly and pale wrapped around her neck. End of chapter 2. Turn the page. Sarah scrambled and only realized it was a curtain. It's just so many, like, fake out, like, horror moments, like, oh, something like wrapped around them. It's like, oh, it's the cat. Oh, it's a curtain. Oh, it's a vine around my ankle. It's just so lame when you go back and look at it. I mean, it's made for kids, but even kids can handle a little bit more than what Goosebumps usually offering. Look, let's be honest, we all read Goosebumps because it had fucking dope-ass covers. You look at the covers of Goosebumps, look, like, yeah, I'm gonna read that shit. I'm gonna read that shit. Got this kid eating slime. Got like a, you know, freaking creepy doll on it. I want that. They just had really good covers. I think that's what got me into them. Elfin Lion was censored on TV, huh? We were at a hockey game on the other day. Went well considering it was Friday the 13th and I was surrounded by people in hockey masks. You guys realize that Friday the 13th had been corrupted? It used to be like a, you know, a Norwegian like holidays, you know, celebrating Freya, and it's all about like fucking. It's like a fertility festival. And then Christians were like, wait a minute, sex? Let's turn it into like a bad day. This is now like a forbidden day. It's like bad luck happens to you. There's a new Goosebumps series on Disney Plus. It's okay. It puts the first couple of stories into a single narrative with murder, suicide, and affairs up. Yeah, they had to age it up a little bit. Kids these days are like exposed to way worse shit than whatever Goosebumps was offering back in the 90s. There's actually well, not still, it's actually not off topic. There were actually a lot of like, no, there's like a bunch of like young adult fiction these days where it's all about like, shooting, women, in dystopian societies, struggling against the, I don't know, conspiracies or some shit. I don't know. But in the 90s, it was all about like horror stories. So there's a bunch of like different like genres that followed in Goosebumps stead. So you had Goosebumps and Fear Street made by R.L. Stine. But I remember there's two other series I read around the same time. One was called I think it's called Strange Matter. It was about a spooky town. And there's another one called Spooksville, I think it was called, that I actually loved way more than anything Goosebumps offered. Yeah, I think it's called Spooksville. That was about because it followed like the same kids every story. But it's like really good for what it offered. But I think it only had like a handful of books too. Reader beware, you're in for a scare. Gotta admit, I didn't really care much for the Goosebumps TV show, but it did have an opening that people still play to this day whenever they make Halloween YouTube videos. Why the fuck is it a Chaos Space Marines and not Bastards? What do you mean? I'm really confused by why you're asking me. I know what Chaos Space Marines are, but I'm not sure why you want them called Bastards. Are you referring to the anime Bastards? I don't know. I love watching Over the Garden Wall during the fall. It's such a good show. Just need more cosplay. Are You Afraid of the Dark? I actually never really got into Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Nickelodeon one. I would really only like it when the kids were around the bonfire, but then the shows stories they would tell were always like, don't really like it too much. Like, just stick with the kids, like, around the campfire. That was way better. Always thought you'd have friends like the Midnight Society. Chat, I'm really always got really sad and how, like, all the cool friend groups you'd see kids have in the 90s and all the cool, like, small towns they lived in were all complete fabrication. Like, none of that ever exists. You never have, like, a small town that's that good. It's like, you always like, oh, let's go ride our bikes over to, like, it's like, yeah, any small town requires you to ride your bike several miles and across a freeway still, usually. It's like, it's really hard these days to be a kid on your bike and just ride your bike anywhere you want to run around town and have, like, run of it all. Well, just having that really tight-knit friend group. I mean, hell, as a kid, I had to play in, like, a garbage dump. I had way more of an exciting time than they were having. Hey, they didn't have a boat to play on that was in the middle of a garbage dump, did they? I did. For like one season. True name of the Space Marines is the Adeptus Astartes. A Space Marine is one of the Astartes, so why the fuck is Chaos Space Marines and not Bastard? I guess they just kept the name to mock their creation. I don't know. I mean, why change it? Chaos Space Marines works. Ryan Gosling started his career in Are You Afraid of the Dark episode. There's several careers that came out of like children's shows like that. Did you know Jack Black, actually his career started in like a gaming commercial? There's like a video, I forget what it is, but he's like, his first like role was like a video game commercial. When he was like a wee little kid. TV made me think I would be at the mall all the time. Yeah, like any mall you want to go to usually requires you to like, drive across the interstate these days. So you ain't riding your bike to that. You gotta take the bus. Like, I've never come across a mall that isn't like directly connected to and only accessible from the freeway. It's like you can't really like drive your bicycle over to it. Will this be a Sins video, this DLC? I don't know. It does seem like it's long enough and has enough material for me to make one on. I am recording it as well in case I decide to, but I can't promise it to you. But it's something I'll keep on, something as a possibility, I think. Because it's definitely not something I can work on right at this moment. Because right now I'm making an MK1 video. I'm going to almost certainly be doing Spider-Man immediately after that, and then probably Alan Wake 2, and then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and then probably Assassin's Creed. And that pretty much takes up the rest of this year. So if I do, it won't be until next year at the earliest. Fun fact, one of the Matthew McConaughey's first roles was in an Unsolved Mysteries episode. Central hub where everyone hang out. You mean like a commons? Those are nice. One of the apartments I was looking at across the street from a mall, does that count? I mean, there are sometimes those exist, yes. Apartment blocks sometimes get built in the same area. Which video am I working on right now? I'm working on Mortal Kombat 1. I'm hoping to have my rough draft finished tomorrow, actually. Fun fact, the guy who created malls ended up regretting it. For what reason? He's like, you know what? These giant sprawling shopping malls, you know what? They take all the culture out of an area. Better to have like it all be on like the town's main street. I mean, that's really what they did, right? Like malls killed main streets off a lot. And I think we can all agree like main streets were always like way better than any mall. Even if you had fewer options. You won't play Lords of the Fallen? Look, I've got a lot of stuff on my plate. I can only play so many games, so I would like to play both Lies of P and Lords of Fallen. I just can't play it right now. I would kind of like to finish up Cyberpunk and Starfield before I move on to any other game, if possible. Sure, that's about it. Yeah, killed a small town culture and killed all the local businesses. Rich and untaxed killed small town America. Oh, I think it's a little bit more complicated than just saying the rich and the untaxed killed small town America. It's more like, you know, economics of like giant department stores really helped kill that off. As well as small towns making a lot of really bad decisions. Let's be honest. Small towns aren't always well run. I should know. I live in one and it is poorly run. Also, European malls are still plenty active, lively, because they're usually built in the middle of already... Well, yeah, Europe is definitely better at building, like, cities that are more human, the best way of putting it. They're not so car-devoted. Well, actually, I'd say Europe and a lot of Asian countries are good at that. America just relies heavily on cars for any, place it goes. So everything kind of gets built around that. Which makes, I don't know. It always like, feels a bit antagonistic. You hate small town living. See, I prefer like mid-sized locations, I feel. Like, give me a place that has like a population of around 40,000 and I'm good. I feel like that's the proper equilibrium. Once you get too big, you can't really like, recognize anyone who's walking past you in a given day. Can't like accidentally run into someone you know. That feels always a bit, and also just everything gets a little too busy. Those places are fine to visit, if no. Or like even, I guess, stay in temporarily. But I feel like they change you definitely if you live in one for too long. Well, any place changes you if you live in it for so long. So that's not, yeah, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes people, it's not like you can't have good things and good people in like big cities. They just, they're more stressful. But they do give you better job opportunities. That's undeniable. Mid-sized towns are pretty great. Yeah, that's always my preference. I like a good mid-sized place. That way you have enough population to have like entertainment sections of your town as well as like good restaurants. So you get a lot of the benefits without everything getting too crazy. Will your 7-hour streams start much earlier? Yes. I will probably still end them around midnight, so they'll be starting probably around 5 or so. You just work the fields. Work the field. Welcome to the wheat fields, motherfucker. Or the cornfields, I guess, if it's America. What will I be streaming for 7 hours? I'm going to be like playing Spider-Man soon, and I'll probably be doing 7-hour streams of it to get through it quicker. You missed the 7-hour streams, and well, I literally have only started talking about it tonight, so no, you didn't actually. And it's just a couple of like, the Spider-Man streams, just so I don't have to like spend all week playing it and I can get through it in a couple days. Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker. Yeah, you gotta be careful saying that though. Apparently malls and fast food restaurants not only kill mom and pop shops, but the infrastructure needed to support and fix them. Cities put cities in the red, which require them to ask the federal government to help and build more parking and malls in a death spiral. I feel that, like a lot of like non-fast food places have been, just beating the shit out of like fast food recently. I mean, maybe not in sales, but just anyone, I don't know anyone who will like who will not just like, if they can afford it, will go to like a good place versus like fast food anymore. Like everyone's like, hey, you want to go to this much nicer place? It's only slightly more expensive than a fast food option. Because I feel like for a while fast food and like convenience stuff dominated, but more now these days people want something. You know what? We have better options, and it's just about as affordable. You fixed your internet. Do you mean you just called them and asked what the problem is, and then they fixed it, or did you actually go in and like do some rewiring? Not that it matters. Hey, good on you for getting the problem solved. I'm just playing semantics. Keeps the conversation going. Fast food ain't cheap anymore. Exactly. It's about the same price as like actually getting legitimate good stuff that you have to like get a table and stuff for. The only thing I can say about fast food is that you're not expected to tip. That's it. Fast food has that one thing over you. Fast food workers get paid, an hourly wage, so you don't have to worry about tipping if you go there. What's up, cuz? Hey, Miyoku, welcome back, man. How's life? Tuned in a good time. We're having some good conversations right now. I ran some stuff and now it's not laggy. Really? Interesting. What did you run? I had some Taco Bell the other day and it was good. I've never been a fan of Taco Bell, but I think most people have like decided it's like the best fast food place. I don't know why, but I guess they have the most options. But for like the super cheap fast food, I mean, there's definitely better fast food, but most people will like, yeah, Taco Bell. Or Chick-fil-A or something. That's why steakhouses are dying. You can cook that shit at home for 1/3 the price. True, but can you cook it as well? I've definitely had some friends who like want to make me steak before, and I had to say their steak wasn't that great. But they thought it was like, this is the fucking best. Mainly because they were just covering it in goddamn sauce and not letting any of the actual steak's flavor come through. Getting harder out here, even worse cause the automotive is on strike. Oh yeah. A lot of things are on strike. Had my first Baconator last week and hate how good it was. Oh god, have you been just resisting the call to go get another one? I've actually never had a Baconator. I don't know, I'm just not usually, like, I think there's other things I want on my burger besides bacon usually. I always remember getting super high and getting Taco Bell. You and many other people. If Chipotle is considered fast food, then I'm in their corner. I mean, even Five Guys is considered fast food, even though it's definitely, I don't know, I consider fast food to be stuff that's like food that's already waiting for you because it's been like cooked and like kept warm. Not something that's made once you order it, which I believe is what happens at Five Guys, but they get it to you fast, so it's still considered fast food, I guess. Your girlfriend is a chef, so I have no food. Okay, lucky motherfucker. Just rub that in everyone's faces, don't you? Yeah, my girlfriend's always like, cooking me stuff. Is your girlfriend single? That is, you know what? I salute you. It takes balls to ask that question. Ordered food from Buffalo Wild Wings for lunch for work, and they charge $12 for a pickup fee. Well, that's what they get you, man. Everyone knows you're paying more once you do that. Wait, a pickup fee? So you had to go there and pick it up, and they charge you for that? See, I misread you there for a second. Okay, that is bullshit. Because you'd always be picking it up. You have to go there to get the food anyways. Yeah, I'm a little befuddled about your situation there. Every time I cook, a woman gets pregnant, so I stop cooking. How many kids you got then? Because usually you gotta cook at least once a day. Or maybe it's only one specific meal you're making. Personally, right now I'm not really cooking. I've just been making green tea lattes. Like, I've got an urge mainly because I gotta get through this like packet of tea I've got. So like, I'm just gonna make green tea, matcha green tea lattes. No, it's not matcha. I mentioned this last night. But yeah, I gotta heat up and then foam the milk, so it feels extra fancy. Wish I knew some good recipes offhand. I mean, you can make a lot of good food without having, really complex recipes, actually. I mean, if you really want something that it's easy if you're still learning to cook, just make some fried rice. I swear to God, fried rice is delicious, and it's super easy to cook it. Just, yeah, it's especially if it's like twice fried rice. Or like reheated fried rice. Knew a guy who every time he got drunk, his wife ended up pregnant. Well, that does happen sadly often. That situation. Drunkenness makes you, make poor decisions. Recently made some great Alfredo sauce for chicken Alfredo, and I'm proud of how good I made it. Hey, I've never made chicken Alfredo. Got me beat. Your specialty is your BBQ. My BBQ so good you'd want to marry me. You know what? I can definitely see that being the case. For some reason, I think if truckers just know how to make barbecue, and I don't know why. You need a fried rice recipe. I mean, it's really just like rice. You will, like I said, usually the best fried rice, you'll cook it twice. I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but it's, first you'll like boil it or steam it, and then you'll fry it afterward like the next day. That way it gets extra crisp. That's my way of doing it anyways. Truckers make good BBQ. I don't know, maybe they do. I have some reason, it's just like a stereotype in my head for some reason. Though if I'm gonna be completely honest, I think black people make like the best BBQ. It's something we all know to be true. It's like those motherfuckers have just learned to excel at that shit. It's like, black people are like the Italians of BBQ. Like they will gatekeep that. Like if you get nervous when they're making it, and you're like, oh shit. Why the South had the best BBQ? I mean, technically that's where BBQ began, wasn't it? In like African culture, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Shout out to all the other black fans in the chat. Cajun food, yeah, a lot of a lot of the most of the like food that's like considered like Southern food did start as well, hey. There's many things they've added to the culture, including the food. We do make the best. I mean, hey, hands off. They make some good shit. And hey, there's a lot of pride that goes into it as well. BBQ started in the Caribbean colonies from the natives and African residents. Oh, so it's like a mixing of cultures then. Well, true. I mean, you would need the spices that really began in like the South America. Like that's where all the chilies come from. So it would have to include that into it. I'm black from Troy. Yeah, I know. That's why I said I think the stereotype was actually that. Not that you're a trucker, but you're a trucker and you're that. That's probably why you're really good at BBQ. I'd like to go to Louisiana and the Faulkner Museum in Mississippi. BBQ star. Okay, I'm reading the same comment, but yeah. You have to make me some sometime. I would like a good. I need a good pulled pork BBQ sandwich. How about that? I'm black, which means I'm great at BBQ. Okay. Take a step back. I don't want to be making that kind of assertion. You could totally suck at it. It's just that there's more like a cultural thing about making good BBQ. It doesn't mean everyone is part of it. It's like saying every black guy is good at basketball. Like, you say that a few times, even if you mean it as a compliment, you're still going to get like the stink eye from people. It's like, really? That's what you think of me? It's like saying every white guy is like good at golf. I'll invite you to the BBQ. I'm down. Totally down. White man can't compliment. White men can't compliment. It's hard, alright? It's really hard as a white person to compliment anyone in these days. We don't know what to say that won't get us in trouble. Or if it's like you're gonna offend anyone. So we gotta like test the waters first and like, okay, let me say this like really, let me see how they react. It's like just dipping your toes in the water before you dunk yourself all the way in, kind of. Like, I'm gonna say something nice, but I gotta be careful. Just gonna see how this whole be a nice thing works out. Especially when you're like complimenting someone on something that's cultural. You never know what's overstepping your boundaries. Even though most of the time you're perfectly fine. It's just white people are overly sensitive now about this stuff. If we say something insensitive on accident and have that is every white man's fear. Like, oh god, just don't have me lose my job. You can barbecue in an air fryer. I personally mainly use my air fryer for making like spicy garbanzo beans. I haven't really got much. Well, I also like will sometimes start the the baking of a sweet potato in one. So regarding the new Dragon Ball show they just announced, it just kind of dawned on me. People shat on GT for years because Toriyama would never turn Goku into a child again. That's dumb. 20 years later, Toriyama created another Dragon Ball show where he turned literally everyone into a child. I mean, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that enough about GT other than that, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say about that, honestly. Your brain broke me, Jim. We were discussing BBQ and racial issues and compliments, and he was like, by the way, Dragon Ball just came out with a new trailer. And like, like, what do I say? Like, you know what? I agree with you. People did say that, and they were wrong, and Toriyama just does whatever he wants because he's old and is rich. No, you're not a weeb? I don't know. That's debatable. I definitely have watched enough anime to be considered a weeb. You can fuse a mushroom to a farm implement and get a bouncy hoe. Okay, that's just... Okay, you can't bring Tears of the Kingdom into reality, you know? Maybe they make BBQ in that Dragon Ball. Usually when you see Goku eating, it's just like a bunch of, Japanese food. Or like big chunks of meat on the bone. Or like a big bowl of rice he's scarfing down. Mainly meat and rice? Yeah, the Saiyan diet. I'm surprised no one's tried to put together a video about the Saiyan diet. Like, yeah, I'm on the Saiyan diet. Oh, that's going to happen if no one has done it, because I've definitely seen people try to call themselves Saiyans before. Like, I'm on the Saiyan diet. I just like eat nothing but rice and like hawks of meat. You read manga, you're a weeb. I do read manga. There's some Dragon Ball recipes on binging with Babbage. Yeah, I mean, like, you know how there's like diet fads? There needs to be a Saiyan diet fad. Not much of a diet though, since it doesn't mean like stuffing your face with a few thousand calories in one meal. Dragon Ball is incredibly popular in Latin America. Dragon Ball has been incredibly popular like everywhere for like since the 80s. Also Naruto runs. So where are we now in this DLC? I met Mr. Hands in the pyramid last night. That's where I left off last night. Have you heard that Just Stop Oil crashed a Tekken tournament? Truly, they're targeting the people who are really harming the world. The Tekken fighters. Went to BBQ to Dragon Ball. What I missed? I don't know. Like Jim just mentioned Dragon Ball, and then he's like the conversation changed like that. That's all it takes. I'm gonna do what Toriyama did and steal a story to write myself. Which historical like legend are you gonna take and turn into a manga then? English dub of shows are weird though, like Brock making pancakes in Pokemon, but they're rice cakes. Yeah, dubs can be weird, but sometimes dubs give you just pure magic. Just there are some dubs that are just like you have to watch it because they do a better job than the actual Japanese version. I actually discovered a really old anime recently that I'm actually planning to watch. It's called Golden Boy. Because I saw a clip of it today and I was like mesmerized. Ghost Stories? No, I've seen Ghost Stories before. No, there's like a early 90s anime called Golden Boy, and the dub of it seems hilarious. I saw a clip of this guy like hugging and kissing a toilet seat because some beautiful girl sat on it. He's like, oh, my queen, she sat here. And the dubbing on it, it was just, let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, here we go.
My beautiful queen's throne. This is where she sits. But I mustn't think about it. I can't stop. Oh yes, my queen. I love you. Oh,
this is a man now drinking bidet water out of a toilet. This is early 90s too, and it's like that good. I gotta watch it. Just but that's the only scene I've seen of it. I'm like sold. Sounds good. Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be a riot. I think it's only like 6 episodes long too, so it doesn't even take long. Saw clips of Golden Boy from Metal Gear Solid 4 review. Shit look fucking fun. I think it is just mainly a big raunchy comedy. That needs to be a sound alert.
One of my Japanese animes.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, boy. Also, thank you for the 100 bits, Dr. Baby. Just like my anime. Make it... Well, like, maybe I'll find a few in there that are good for sound alerts once I watch through it.
No.
Thank you for the bits, by the way. Old anime with English dub always sound weird. There are some of them, though, that just were like, mwah, perfection. Gigs in Dogtown are so good compared to the base game. Isn't like the base games like side quests pretty good though? I remember they're like very in-depth side quests that people really talked about. What show is that called? It's called Golden Boy. I don't know if that's the full title, but just look up Golden Boy anime and you'll get it. It's like an early 90s anime, so you'll recognize the art style. Remember the Rurouni Kenshin dub where they mispronounced Sano's name? Well, just be glad they didn't rename him, which is usually what they did in those older dubs. Dragon Ball dub is just much better than the sub. Dragon Ball dub was good, but it was mainly saved by the changes to the soundtrack. Like, the original Dragon Ball music is completely different. They've made an entirely new soundtrack for that dub, which is usually not what happens. And honestly, yeah, the Dragon Ball dub's soundtrack is just way better. It's all this weird sci-fi Asian, synth. Yu Yu Hakusho is a good dub. I remember my little brother watching that show. DZ, Kaiser Neko would like Dartigan's look. I don't give a shit what he thinks. I think he's wrong. Eat shit, Kaiser Neko. Dub has a better soundtrack. I've tried listening to like the music from the Dragon Ball's Japanese soundtrack. It's all like very traditional, like cheery, like Chinese music. I don't know, it just doesn't seem to fit. Let's get this started. I'm actually gonna be playing the game very soon. I've been talking for an hour. People are like, hey, you gonna play the fucking game, streamer? Yes, eventually. Yes, that is my job after all. But chat was having such a good... I really just need to switch to just chatting streams. I'm so good at it. I'm so fucking good at just talking to you people. Why do I even play video games? I could save so much money if I just like chatted with you guys. No wonder like people switch this content style where they just like watch YouTube videos and talk over it. Shit's fucking easy. So, here is a video game, chat. You may have seen one before. They're all very similar, but they usually have some differences. This one has many. But I will be playing it for you tonight. We were starting after we met Mr. Hands last night. I will now proceed to do video game things. Holy shit, a video? I know, right? I've never seen one before. Like, this guy plays video games? I thought he just liked intro screens. Alright, meet with Reed at the Moth. Yeah, we're gonna do like some high roller shit tonight, aren't we? Alright, where's my car? Alright, but first we must find the proper music to listen to. It's just me or I can't hear the music playing. Weird. They yelled in unison. You switch past Never Fade Away last night. I was sad. I've listened to that several times in the game. Why is the music not playing? Oh, there it goes. Oh yeah, Pon Pon shit. That's my fucking track. Pon Pon Shi. Decision made. We're listening to this. This shit goes hard, chat. You do not want to mess with me while I'm doing... Wait. They're not messing with me. They're messing with each other. God is dead and Pom Pom She killed him. Damn straight it did. You want to rave and make pizza? How's the pizza dough going, by the way? That's a good mission. What's a good mission? The one I'm going to meet Reed at the Moth. You can't drive down. I'm sorry, Popashi fans. Hold on a second. We'll listen to the chorus. Did I ever tell you that your voice is the equivalent of a fresh cup of icy cold water after a hot workout? I think you've said similar things that alluded to it before, but never quite so poetically. Thank you. You got the text about the mission days to confuse a side mission? Oh, okay. Rogue and Mindari? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, we got a message from my girlfriend. Don't get mad, but maybe this biotech deal isn't the worst thing in the world. There's this Arasaka suit named Takamura. Got no love for corpos either. Okay, that's for like regular stuff. What kind of pizza lucky? Yeah, probably just like, well, she's making the dough. She hasn't mentioned beyond that. My voice and Badger Gooter's voice. Okay, you can't just bring other people's voices up when you're complimenting me. That's like man, like complimenting your girlfriend, but at the same time like saying, man, babe, you're just as pretty as this other girl I think is hot. It just like throws off the entire compliment balance. I think this is another song from the anime, isn't it? Sounds familiar. Yep. This is the one I remember like David walking around to. Anyways, we gotta like talk to somebody. And I can't drive down this area. I mean, all the songs anime used were always in the game. I know, but now I'm recognizing them. You gotta remember, when I played through the game originally, I kept the radio off, so I'd never heard any of them. Shocked you didn't romance Carrie? Carrie? I mean, did I even meet him? I don't recognize the name. Johnny's ex-Bem. I never even got that option, because like I said, it wasn't playing a gay character. I think I did do some missions with him, but I never like had a romance with him. Plus, I'd already like romance Pan Am at that point. I don't think you can have multiple ones.
Ah, shit!
Hey, what's wrong? Come on.
It's fine. I'm alright.
Sit down. How can I help?
Really? Starting to get used to it.
This the relic?
It's killing me.
It's worse every day. Time
I only got weeks to live, but
quick.
Idris, this is vitally important. I must buy all the apartments. They're all within a mile of each other inside Night
You
City.
experienced them often?
I must have them all
These attacks?
before I die,
Don't really keep count.
as well as
but
all the cars.
never know if the next one won't be my last.
Wow, rough.
No shit. Death's breathing down my neck. Always.
I know what that feels like.
Being a dead man walking.
Exactly. I never talked about this, you know. I should be saying they tried to kill me. But sometimes it feels like they actually succeeded.
Idris, this jacked in real life, he is a larger, dude, but maybe not exactly this jacked, unless he's like putting on the weight for like a role.
Tell me more.
Ambush. Attempt on my life 7 years back.
Yeah, you said. What exactly happened there, Reed?
Do I got helmet
landed
drops
in the
here for this
ICU.
game?
Well,
I didn't know
ready
you
for
even
some
had drops
Arasaka
available
to
for this
come
game.
finish me off.
But you're free to, I don't have them on, but you're free to stay
I
and
was
watch.
betrayed.
You just won't get any free items
By
from
our
it.
people, the FIA. I say betrayed, but I was sold out. Part of a deal. A peace offering.
No, actually, no, those are
Ahead of a
totally
silver
on. Stick
platter.
around.
All
I'm just
for a
kidding.
ceasefire. Peace comes at a price. Someone's always got to pay it. Come on.
I will keep
I'll
looking.
show you
Ah,
something.
see, I should have lied, chat. He's gonna leave now. Look, I'm more than just like drops, man. I'm actually entertaining. It's better. Can make you laugh, possibly. They kill you and they're still working for them?
Hang on. They set you up. Yet here you are working for him again.
Drops
deep
are a lottery that
wounds stop hurting eventually.
CDPR is doing. Winner
Scar
gets a
over.
custom-made jacket that looks like
A
the
few
one of them
years
straight out of the
on,
game.
they're just an
Okay, that's a
itch.
pretty nice drop. Are they only giving
Let's
away
go.
like one of them? I didn't even, was that brand new? Because I did not hear of it. So it is like the jacket you see V wearing at the start of the game, the one with like the weird like shoulder pauldrons.
Wow.
Look, just
What a
keep
mansion.
open every single Cyberpunk tab. You're bound to have better odds that way. Every streamer playing it, open a tab. That's all you gotta do.
Let's write down.
Where are we headed?
On a little trip down memory lane to see some old junk.
Hi Dart, love you bud. Hope your week has been well. It has been good. Thank you for the ooh-woo love, by the way. I appreciate that. That'll brighten up anyone's day.
I still can't believe Alex decided the best place for a bar was right over our old safe house. She's always had a twisted sense of humor.
Where's she at? Waiting downstairs?
She's finishing up recon in town. We should make ourselves at home till she gets back.
Yes, the ooh-woo pleases me.
Been dark for 7 years, this place. Let's brighten things up again. The end of any war is never pretty. Both sides race to tie up loose ends.
Do you think Idris sounds
Carbo
natural
blew
as
up one
Reed?
of my
I mean, he's a
crew.
good actor, so
Another
yeah.
was poisoned. A third got shot in the back of the head while buying a pack of smokes. A couple others just vanished without a trace.
You'd like me to wear Leon's jacket from
Every
RE4?
night we
I
waited
could definitely
for
wear that.
Arasaka
That's like a
agents to come
$5,000
finish
jacket.
us off. I had to make a choice. I chose to dig our heels in.
I can think of a
thought
lot
we
better
still
things to
had a
spend
fighting
$5,000 on than a jacket.
It was bold. It was stupid. A mix of both. Maybe I just.
Although they
didn't
haven't been
know
down
how
here
to
in
walk
years, but there's a
away
fresh
at his
pizza down
best.
there.
Or maybe I don't know how to lose. Either way, we managed to save a few more agents. The price for that was yours truly.
Tragic story, that.
Well, I wrote it myself. You play grown-up games, you face grown-up consequences.
You want the
Funny.
jacket Decker wears and
Not
Blair? Isn't that
everyone.
like a trench coat?
It was Songbird they asked to pull the trigger.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like trench coats, no one wears them anymore. Yeah, no one's been down here for like 7 years. Pizza right there.
Pull the trigger, as in literally took out her iron and shot you.
Not personally, but she unlocked the door for those who came and did. I was leaving the city, heading home. Songbird was still here, in this very room, in fact. It was guiding me on comms, led me straight into a trap. Neutralizing me. Her last assignment in Night City. Then she got a ticket home.
And you're now trying to save her. Why?
Because it's the right thing to do. I had plenty of time to examine this under a microscope. Under focus, some things sharpen, others blur.
You described the CG trailer. I've seen it.
But there comes a point when you just cut through the bullshit and see what's in front of you.
Gotta go to work early. Jim, so you have a good night, man.
Songbird is still my people, and nothing can change that.
Fuck, Reed.
Now, Myers is a whole nother story. But Songbird, no. I got nothing against her.
So why Myers?
I miss anything?
Some reminiscing. So good. Let's get this show going. I checked up on Slider's contention. Fucking had it right, it turns out. I dove into old mission files wherever Somi was involved. They were buried deep, near impossible to access, even with my clearance. Each and every one, the Blackwall. All authorizations, mission orders, personally signed by one person. Rosalind Myers.
Wouldn't want to be in her shoes if that shit floats to the top.
The NUS is a small country governed by a woman with highly ambitious goals. Sometimes those ambitions went out over reason. But that's not something we need to pour over now. Alex, what do you have for us?
A little of this, little of that. We'll plan in a sec. Say, V. Like playing fancy dress up?
Love it. Do you not see what I'm wearing right now? Shit, I can't. Yeah. Do you not see my fancy duds? Do I like playing dress up? Come on, lady. I am like the homeless king. What are you talking about? Yeah, there we go. Like, she's asking this man if he likes to dress up. God, all these poses make me look like a bigger loser. There we go. Now we're basically like Johnny Cage. Oh, it's weird to see him move.
You with a woman? You can't even catch
You look like a French communist gorilla. That's an interesting way of describing it. I look like a really bad white rapper. Yeah, kind of. Anyways. Don't mind it.
Of course, who doesn't?
Then you'll like what I whipped up. Managed to learn that some pop megastar is gonna grace the party with a show. Guest list? Expect everybody who's anybody. That includes you. Gonna don fancy outfits and rub shoulders with VIPs. Be warned though, fancy doesn't mean easy. Ready for the deets, V?
Let me hear him.
Black Sapphire, the most heavily guarded place in Dogtown. Doesn't mean security's airtight though. V, you're gonna enter through a flooded tunnel system. Got a top-of-the-line diving suit, ought to fit you snug as a glove.
Ooh.
Water's maybe a little super toxic. So yeah, be careful.
Toxic how?
Toxic how exactly?
From suspect waste, some sewage leak too. Don't worry, suit's piss and shit proof. Already know what the hotel looks like. Really, really hard to miss. Flooded tunnels here. That's your way inside. Now focus. You'll reach a terminal at the end. Jack in and breach the cams, giving Reed his window to slip into the building. You'll take different elevators up, here. Saul will open a passage to his side. Before you ask, yeah, it's the only way. Area could be heavily guarded, so you'll have to be on your tippy toes. Couldn't get clean intel, so you'll just have to be creative. Improvise. You're gonna meet here. Soon as you meet up, you'll doll up like it's prom night and go to the ball. That's where you'll rendezvous with Songbird. All clear?
Okay. How we getting in again?
You're swimming in through flooded tunnels. Reed'll take the
She
high
gave
road
us that
after you let him inside.
massive breakdown of the plan.
Sound
All
good?
I'm going to do is follow objective markers once it begins, though.
Remind me, how do I get Reed in?
You'll swim to the other side, find the terminal, jack in, breach the cams.
You
locate
fuck young
Reed,
boys,
and crack
Valdez.
a door.
How
Then
rude.
you'll take elevators up. Reed'll open a path to his side.
Thank you for the
You'll then
bits, by the
sneak
way.
past the guards and stroll into the party like NC royalty.
Same thing during the
See it
first
all
heist
add
she did
into
with
your
Jackie. Yeah,
brain?
it's like, here's a big plan. It ends up just, you know what? You can accomplish any plan. Just follow the objective markers.
Yup.
Preem.
Would be a better way to design the mission, though.
Let's talk gear.
You know, sometimes I
time.
wouldn't mind it if
Grab anything
games
you
like
think might be
trusted you to like
useful.
pay attention and also allow you to like
A surprise
wing it once you
awaits you in
begin
the
if you
box.
want to like change things up. Sometimes freedom can be fun. But I say that, but I know there's times where I just like, give me an objective marker,
Is
please.
this your iron?
Sure is. Her Majesty's been itching to return to active duty.
It'd be an honor.
Alright, we got a gun. Her Majesty, she called it, huh? It's a power pistol. I don't really use those. But we can check it out. Oh, wait. Tactical diving suit. What else do we got? Tier 2 components.
Hands. What did he want in return for the favor he did us?
Dogtown's locked in a never-ending power struggle.
Diving suit makes your
Lot of
ass look
biz to
great,
go around.
obviously.
But only
What else is the
Hanson
diving
reaps
suit
the
gonna do?
rewards. Hands is gunning to diversify who controls what, when, and where. My skills and know-how
I need to go
are
scuba diving at some point just so I can like wear one.
Politics. It's the same shit wherever you go. You know, if not for
Prevent you from drowning.
we'd
That'd be
have no
the
way
breathing
of getting
apparatus,
into
not the
Black
diving suit.
Sapphire reaching Songbird. It's good to have you on our side. I mean that, V.
That it? We set?
I believe we are. I'll hang back a while and then meet you there.
Place stinks of memories.
Like,
huh?
this place is like loaded up with all sorts of
A
shit.
little dusty, but well preserved.
What are we gonna do with it once
Chef's
I'm on the
knife.
Riviera? Gonna lock yourself in here?
Tier
fondle all
5
this
chef's
old
knife.
dead tech till your
Overture,
balls
power
shrivel up?
revolver,
Burn it to the ground.
HPO,
never come
Canon,
back.
Max,
Now
MK,
that
whatever,
I like.
sniper scope, memory, wipe. This is like a really loaded up thing. Second heart. 1% health when you, okay. A lot of good stuff. I don't know if I can use any of it though. It's a tier 5 power assault rifle. Steal all of Alex's weapons. I mean, they seem like they're pretty good. Though some of them I'm not going to be using. I will take the tier 5 one though. Smart submachine gun. That looks pretty good. I'll take it. Charge shots fire. 3 rounds at once. Each deals full damage. Reed just stop talking, V. We'll leave it eventually after he raids all your shit. Hey, I'm the one that's putting myself in danger here. I gotta need all the weapons. Guess I can't take these though. Alright, I guess we've looted it all. I don't really need the used air hypo. You love Sailor Moon? I know someone else who really loves Sailor Moon. Alright, I guess I should put this... I'm guessing the suit gets put on automatically, and I don't need to put it on. Oh no, tactical diving suit. Oh yeah, there we go. SNG muzzle brake. Won't guarantee a shot on target, but it will certainly help. Put that on there.
No.
You guys are really like, you know, let's play all the dirtiest sound bits this guy has on offer tonight, aren't you? Yeah, I think I'm good with what I got equipped. I still do not know how to activate my Send Devastand on keyboard and mouse. I've looked in my key bindings, I don't see the option for it. Like the fast, basically the bullet time. Like this left, like dodge dash is not it. I already know how to do that. Psycho weapon, next weapon, previous weapon, holster. Shoot, aim, quick attack, reload, cyberware systems. E does nothing for me. So you'd think it'd be on that. You don't have the cyberware equipped? I mean, I've looked at my stuff and looked like I did. Let's see, like I literally have like a Kariznikov, which says allows you to aim and perform range attacks while sliding. I guess it's only if I'm dashing or something. So it's not the one that lets me do that. Oh well. I guess you gotta go buy it somewhere. Kariznikov is a time slow for mid-aim dash. I mean, even that would still be nice. I don't, for some reason, that doesn't seem to work either when I use it. Though I could hit up the thing over here real quick before I go anywhere else. What? Who's having sex on the street?
Sup, Padre? Love what you done with the place.
In a
How's a Ripper end up at the stacks
Outer Scouts
anyway?
and Tuxedo Master. You thief.
The
Yeah, I
city's
didn't really
so
need to say this.
stifling, Choom. I wanted to go someplace where there's no formalities.
Let
no
them
limits,
be. I don't know.
where I could
If I'm
just
out on
be
the street and I
myself,
hear
you
moaning,
know
it's
what I
gonna
mean?
make you like look around, all right?
You got your Ripper license revoked, didn't you?
Can't
the
have your
fuck do
hack
you care?
cyberware and the
You wanna
send
rip or
Diviston on
not?
at the same time? Really? So I'd have to like remove like this stuff up here if I wanted to use the send Diviston. Apparently this isn't it, right? Do I even have it? Yeah, I don't really have a send Diviston. It's the operating system? Oh. Press E to activate and deactivate. Okay, that's it. What are the requirements for it? I need a 20. Oh, I don't have the, I can't use it. I don't have the, the stats. Oh well. Same thing almost. So I might want to switch to this. Well, no, that's way too. Fuck that. It's 43,000 bucks. So we got what are my reflexes actually? Wait, my reflexes are at. I should be able to use it, right? My reflexes are at 20.
Ah.
It's from Biodine.
There is no stat requirements. It says it required, or maybe this Ripper doc can't install it or something. I don't know. Requirement not met. 20. Oh, okay. I need to remove something else because it puts my thing into this area. I see what it is. What could I remove to lower that? Could remove this. You can reset your attributes once if you want. I think I'm good on that. I just need to remove something so I have room. I don't really. This is like for intelligence stuff, anyways. It doesn't really help me much. Oh, shit. How do you remove something actually? Unequip. If you notice, I don't really use hacking very much, so I'd rather have this slow. So there we go. Now we can attach this. Cyberware, press E to activate and deactivate. When active on the ground, slows time by 30%. You have not slowed. Okay, that's good. 30% slows. When active in midair, it slows time by 60%. What else do I have? Quiet Quant Warp. Zeta Tech. I own this one, so it'd be way cheaper than this one. But that one does seem like it's actually they're about the same. Slows time by 30%. Oh, they're the same one. Never mind. Okay, we'll install this. It's already tier 4, so I can't upgrade it anymore either. Alright, that solves that issue. You love the Sailor Moon love and chat. I've actually never. Okay, now I actually have the option on it. I've actually never seen any of Sailor Moon. Anyone else's OT3 Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus raising Saturn? Wow, I didn't expect an astrology or astronomy, question. Or at least that sounded like an astronomy question. Take good care of Her Majesty, won't find a more reliable gun than her. Sure as hell saved my ass more than once. Be ashamed to deny her another tour of duty. Should elite one of your biggest targets or something? Real VIP amongst VIPs. My first ever target, my first ever kill. First life you took. Sticks with you, doesn't it? Still remember mine. Edgy. Edgy V. Not feeling the best mentally. I'm going to head out. Hey, Spooner, hope you feel better tomorrow, man. Thanks for being with me, even for like a couple hours tonight. Get well soon, dude. I was 18 in my first mission. The guy stepped in my path, a random thug. Reed told me then, don't see him as a person, but an obstacle that must be overcome. That was that. You, what about your first? Story not worth the time. About a week after my 16th birthday, Raph and Shiv, scouts assaulted our camp. Grabbed my gun like everyone else. First and only shot I fired. Hit one of them in the eye, dead before they hit the ground. Wasn't any time to reflect on it then. Isn't any now. Need to deal with here and now first. I'm running out of time. It was a Sailor Moon question. Well, that is astronomy. Anime astronomy. How do you think most people learned about the planets in these days? Oh, my Popo shit song is still playing. I'd hate to leave that in my car. No, no more Popo shit. Has there ever been a good Sailor Moon video game? Considering how popular it is, you'd think there would be. Not sure what I'll listen to. SNES, was it a fighting game then? Yeah, we'll just put some oonts on. Hold up. That's an easy to get. Yeah, we're grabbing that.
Light this fool up. Oh, you little whore.
God, it would be fucking terrifying to be up against someone who has a gun that can shoot right through your cover.
I'm hit!
No, I don't need a dab, Umbra. I feel like I picked this one up before. we got a Grad, Tier 5 Sniper Rifle, a Tactician, a Barbalock, Net Runner, carrying capacity. No, all good stuff. Wood. Either Gauss or Rail Tech, but I think militaries are looking at that for a potential new standard firearm in the future. Railguns can currently, like, that idea is currently the power for it makes it so it's something you could only use on like a Navy ship. You can't really like have a handheld railgun. They just require way too much energy. But it's nice to think in the future maybe you have really advanced batteries that can make it happen. What's up, Base? How you doing? How's FF16 coming along? Okay, you're not asking me that, right? Because I already finished up my time with it. Getting close to the end, just finished the fight against Odin. Oh, so you are asking that. Okay. Wow, this music sucks. Apparently doesn't really work for Navy ships either. Yeah, I think they kind of like decided it's not ready yet, is the idea. It's mainly because those guns destroy themselves. That guy jumped in front of me whenever you fire them. Much cooler idea is the rods from God shit. Stopped playing for like 2 months because I was getting sucked back into other games, but I'm finally going in and finishing both Spider-Man 2 releases. Good luck, that's a long ass game. Took me a while to finish it. Right, flooded tunnel time. Near the end, well, you did just beat Odin, so yeah. You got about another day of it. Right, anything I want to sell before I, because, yeah, inventory is looking a little packed here. Power revolver. Yeah, don't think I'll be using that. Good enough. That frees up some space. Rather than selling you might want to disassemble stuff for upgrade. I don't even really upgrade my stuff that much is the problem. I've actually picked up plenty of upgrade materials from dead people. You don't like it, Johnny?
Reed, you copy? Made it to the hallway.
Copy you loud and clear. I'm in position 2.
Yeah, I just realized there was new gigs too. Well, this isn't the end of like the DLC, so I can go back and do the digs anyways. It's all good, chat. Hey, what's up, guard? Notice how a lot of the mission names are song titles in the main game? It's pleased to see a couple in the DLC. You know my name. Well, they're inspired a little bit probably by... what's the name of it? JoJo. All good? Yeah. Wait, I have a flashlight? Since when do I have a flashlight? Okay, this is Her Majesty, right? Make sure I've got that equipped. Yep, Her Majesty. Retinal high beams, yeah, it's like shining out of my eyes because I don't have a flashlight on me. Alright, into the shit water.
I'm in the water.
Good.
Colonel,
Find
I've
a way
managed
to
to
the other
avoid
side.
drowning.
In the meantime, I'll do some recon around the hotel. Flooding these tunnels must have been Hansen's idea. He probably lacked the manpower to secure all the passages.
So with the success of Cyberpunk here, do you see Deus Ex making a comeback? Well, Deus Ex is now owned by that Embracer group. They bought from Square Enix, so I'm assuming yes.
I found a breach
But
in
whether
their
that means
defenses. I should be inside
what happens with it, who
momentarily.
knows.
Out.
I'm wondering if they want to continue the storyline they left off in the middle of, or if they want to do something else. Honestly, I wouldn't mind them doing, considering we're in like the era of remakes, or like re-release, like, you know, whatever, they could just do a graphical remake of like Deus Ex 1. Embracer's in the red after Saints Row flopped hard, yeah. So far, what the Embracer's been doing ain't exactly been, you know, stirring confidence. But they own a lot. They own a lot of franchises. They got Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, Soul Reaver, a bunch of others. So who knows? Thing is, I don't know if anyone would want to remake the original Deus Ex because the original Deus Ex came out and is all about conspiracy theories when conspiracy theories were considered fun. And to like just like hear them and hear how wacky they'd be. These days, people have a different outlook on conspiracy theories.
I figured out the patrol routes. Got them down. Set myself a safe
So you
path
might
to
see them
past.
tone down that angle of it, and if that were the case, I wouldn't be interested. Do you have a favorite conspiracy idea? Basically any one of them that doesn't eventually just come back around to like it was the Jews, which is sadly most of them. But yeah, there's plenty of like really goofy, like fun conspiracies that are just like, as long as you don't believe they're true and you just like accept them as like fun little like, I don't know, bullshit. Most conspiracy theories can be kind of funny, I feel. They just, once you get to you meet people who believe in them, it's like, really? Like, can't you just like, you invented the Da Vinci codes? Oh yeah, like that one, that's a good one. But like also other ones like lizard people, Hollow Earth, that kind of stuff. It just feels like someone's writing their best science fiction almost. Like all the good ones are involving around like governments and like Majestic 12, the Illuminati, the old Knights Templar, all that stuff is like interesting. And you know, it was fun too, but you know what? It's been ruined by people who actually believe in it. Favorite conspiracy is the government mandated weaponized femboys. Okay, I haven't heard that one. Explain. Uncle Sam needs you to be a femboy. That's also the problem that everyone can make anything into a conspiracy theory. There's no work or effort that goes into making conspiracy theories anymore. No one has to put together like a crazy board of evidence with strings on it. They just like post an internet meme. Like, oh yeah, have you heard about how like, you know, furries are actually a government psyop? Hell, TikTok is actually a conspiracy theory now because people believe it's like, you know, Chinese, like, you know, government trying to like influence the Western youth. That just, I don't know, that just ain't the same to me, because that could actually be true, and I want my conspiracy theories obviously fake. One of my coworkers spouts off weird-ass theories like, oh man, they put computer chips in baby brains to control them. See, that's a lazy conspiracy theory. Needs more work. Make a fucking documentary like they did for, like, the moon landing fake. I would love to see Deus Ex tackle stuff like the Hawaii space laser. I mean, if they ever tried to make a new... Well, that's... As much as I actually like the 2 new Deus Ex games we got in the 2010s, they really did try to tone down all the conspiracy stuff that the first one was built on, and they barely brought any of that up. The most they did was, like, the Illuminati's there, but they didn't really talk about, like, well-known conspiracy theories. It just, like, you know, Illuminati's there, they want to, like, control human evolution, that's it. I think they had, like, in the first one, they had, like, they had a radio station you could tune into that was clearly making fun of Alex Jones, and that was it. And I feel like Deus Ex kind of really needs that world where all conspiracy theories are true, or most of them are anyways. Because that's why I loved about it. It was like, okay, every weird-ass conspiracy theory you saw in the X-Files is true in this world, was kind of the appeal. Your favorite conspiracy is Smithsonian suppression of popular conspiracy theory among creationists, cryptozoologists, and the like, which states that the Smithsonian is actively suppressing fossil discoveries which challenge the mainstream consensus of evolutionary history, such as giant human skeletons, modern dinosaur bones, and evidence of advanced ancient civilizations. See, that's a pretty fun one. I did especially like the guy who thought he caught a giant on his camera phone a few years back. He's like standing on a mountain, he thought it was a giant. It's like, I totally found a giant, dude. Alex Jones is a bad person. He definitely is a shit. He is a shitter. But I definitely think he was entertaining. He is a shitty person, but you cannot deny that dude put on a show. I mean, literally, that was his argument in court. He's just putting on a show. And he doesn't really, like, yeah, I'm just, like, you know, saying shit. Alright, here we are. A recent kind of fun conspiracy is the one where people take pictures of mountains with flat tops or mesas and try to claim they're remnant stumps of giant prehistoric trees. That's a strange one. Why would, you know, the governments be wanting to hide that information, though? Why chip people when they already go and buy their personal tracker at the store? Why chip people when you can just, like, offer them, like, online clout with, like, clicks and get them to, like, eat worms? We've already proven that we do not need brain chips. You can control us through, like, you know, just giving us, like, our 5 minutes of fame. I mean, for me, it's weird seeing that, like, because I'm used to having, like, people pay attention to me because I do this for a living. Other people lose their fucking mind at the idea of getting, like, people to, like, watch them still. Like, it, like, breaks something inside.
Approaching warehouse gate now.
Antarctica has an ice wall. That's the flat earthers who believe there's like an ice wall and shit. How is the swimming section? I mean, it's just a swimming section. Nothing really wrong with it. There was one in the original game too, remember? If you did all of, like, Judy's, I think her name was Judy's side quests, you gotta go, like, swimming in, like, a flooded lake.
Sure am.
I'm at the warehouse gate. You'll need to secure the area, crack it open from the other side.
Alright, let's stealth this bitch. That's what you get when you don't have a game with a morality system. I just crack everybody's neck. I keep puffing drugs. I don't mean to do that. Whoops. You know, rechargeable drugs are a good idea. It's like you have a drug that has a lithium-ion battery, it's USB charge that shit. Hey, do not turn around. I had a brother, Deimos Atreus. I have an uncle. You had many, family boy. Many. Isn't that just a vape? This thing we got? It's more like an asthma inhaler they use to like inhale drugs. Everyone's like, you'll sniff and glue here. Didn't mean to habitually pump that meth inhaler or add. That's every addict's excuse, isn't it? Ivory Gaming. Hello, my man. How you doing? You having a good day? Are you here for a pleasant experience with a non-cult leader? Who definitely will treat you right and better than your family members? Of course you are. You're here to heal. This is a place of healing. This is a place of friendship. Chat, welcome this new person. Welcome him into the fold. Look, my chat likes to play up the conspiracy theorist angle and like cult leader shit, so I figure why not lean into it.
Where are you, Reed?
Pack essentials only. No.
Who is that? Wait, that's our boy there. He's like dressed up.
Already told you. Boss found it in my locker. If we don't leave. Would you just listen to me for a second? If we don't blow or tomorrow I'm fucking dead. Do you understand that? Yes, it's that serious. Look, I need to go, okay?
Oh no, that's our boy.
There you are.
Oh, look at this pussy doing non-lethal takedown.
See a gate, 2 guards.
Don't worry about them. Jimmy, open that gate.
There you go.
But this is reminding me of Watch Dogs right now.
I've acquired elevator access. Come right to the top. Get moving. I'll meet you there.
Delivery.
Roger that.
Did you spot anything in...
Oh shit, fuck. Shit. This is a DLC for Cyberpunk. How's it so far? So far, pretty good. Except for you coming in and watching me embarrassingly die. I wasn't expecting dudes to come out of the elevator. Should have just chucked a grenade in there. Is it better than the base game? I mean, it is basically just like the game. It's been updated, so the base game is now better as well. So it really depends on whether you just like the plot more, I guess. I feel it's on the same level. I never really had an issue with the Cyberpunk's plot. It was always like the brokenness of the gameplay. I'm stuck, by the way. My leg is literally like busted. You know, I just said the game was not broken anymore. And look how it funked me. Now I got a janky leg. Like I got a twitch. The game is fixed, and the game's like, oh really? Then I get stuck on a cable. Maybe these guys will come up here and kill me. Cut your leg off, V. That's the only way to get free. There we go. Esoteric anthropogenesis, the theosophical concept of spiritual evolution of humans involving the lost continents, root races, and what am I reading? Here describes the meeting the ancestral root races. Is this some kind of conspiracy theory you're talking about? Aryan giants who keep plesiosaurs as pets and communicate telepathically. That is some really good story lore, by the way. You can make a book on that. They give the 100 bits too. You know, there needs to be a game where cutting your leg off is an option. Alright.
It's gotta be checked out. See this? Someone was fucking around here. Think we got visitors.
I'll probably like sneak in there without them seeing me. Shit.
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Isn't the creator of Scientology a sci-fi author? Yes, he was a bad sci-fi author though.
Both the NUSA and NICE to go fuck themselves. He should have been put down long ago. Instead, he rules this entire district.
So you are scared.
This is Hansen's turf. He has the upper hand. It's just a fact that needs accepted. Does it mean I'm shaking at the knees? Hell no. Alright, find a vantage point to have eyes on me. Neutralize any and all threats.
Kill
Oh, and quiet.
everybody. Ooh. It's got a combat sim, ascend a Viston, charge jump, and flashbangs, huh? Ooh, big gun.
Dropped the sniper, nesting in his perch now. Had the perfect vantage point, saw everything.
Cover me. You're in prime duck hunting position.
New user detected. Calibration in progress. Firing mode inactive.
I'm in position. Do you have a visual on me?
I got you. What now?
We do this nice
This is
and
a
quiet if we
sniper
can,
rifle,
got it?
apparently.
Spot any guards in my way, you give me a heads up.
Don't worry, boss. Rifle sports a silencer if it comes to that. Better look around.
This is a pretty cool mission, though. We get you all the way over there, huh? Scan the floor for potential threats.
Healthy smattering of guards along your path.
Copy that. We'll take them out one by one. Best if they never knew we were here.
See the main elevator shaft.
Too risky. There'll be sentries up top. Keep an eye on it, though.
See a bunch of containers. Could use them to get to your side.
Yeah, see him too. Let me build that bridge. There's a service elevator nearby. We'll take that up. Gotta get there first, though. Cover me.
Where's that?
Calibration complete.
No, there's like another threat though.
Firing mode active.
Oh well. Oh, I can tell him when he's ready.
Don't see anything. Pat's
No, I meant to tell him the fucking thing. No, you fucking get
I'm going.
the security camera there. Oh well. Hey, Garrus, you have a good night. Wait, is he gonna see that?
Fuck. Almost tripped to mine. Need to warn me about shit like that. I'll disarm it. But I can't do this if you're not covering me at all times. Got it?
Sorry, Chad, I'm in like super gamer concentration mode right now. I gotta keep this man alive. His Hollywood
Mind this arm.
career
Moving
depends on
on.
it.
I can't see around the corner. All clear? Am I okay to move on?
Patrol incoming.
Copy that. Moving towards cover.
You almost failed immediately. I'm assuming he always spots that.
Calm and quiet.
Have I looked into Little Gator Game? I have
Moving
not.
out.
What is this Little Gator Game?
Motion detector ahead. Can't get around it. Handle it, will you?
Contact!
Whoops.
Spotted.
Well, I
Have to blast our way.
thought I had to shoot the power source. Whatever, this is
Copy,
funner.
V. I glued to your scope.
Who wants to play stealth games anyways, alright?
Man down! Take their place! Fuck! I got a few bogeys on my 6. They're falling back! Push them hard!
See, so much better.
Need backup here, right now! Careful, B. Snipers above you. Heavy artillery! You got some late arrivals. B, New Jones headed your way. Take them out before they reach you. Regroup! Now! You're on the back foot. Push them hard.
Can I keep this gun? Even if it is big?
Focus. Don't let me out of your sight. I need support. Stand.
Tango's down. Heading towards the bridge now.
Yes, yes, thank God. Yeah, it's probably nowhere near as strong now, though, isn't it? Ooh, goody. All right, what is this thing? This is... Which one of these was it, actually? This thing? The Rasatu. Hey, it works. It's a tech sniper rifle as well. Right up my alley. Wrong one. You know, this is the wrong one. This is what I just pulled out of it, wasn't it? Yeah, this is the tech submachine gun. I think it's a tech submachine gun. No, it's a power assault. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm good for power weapons every once in a while.
Lowering the bridge now.
You better not berate me because that wasn't a stealth sequence for him. Like, I wanted to sneak it, V. You ruined it for me.
We messed that up like a bunch of rookies. But there's no going back. Elevator, follow me.
Look, those are my ways. Accept them. Hey, Jim, you have a good night, man.
V, almost there, V.
Fucking finally.
You're looking a little pale.
Having a little deja vu.
Little deja vu is all. Different elevator, different hotel.
The sitch didn't turn out great.
What makes you say that?
It's my job to notice things like this.
How many missions you got under your belt?
How many ops you been on? Ballpark.
One of the number of years you've been around. But right now, we're crashing the party of a bad boy dictator, while aiming to walk out with his prized possession.
The last time we brought a bag with us into a mission, it was Johnny dropping a nuke into a building.
Throw on your new threads, and plaster on your best fake smile. A party awaits.
Oh, I like that he's giving us. I want to see myself in my this isn't in my style. Wetsuits. See what he gave us. Stylish suit. Oh, come on. Alligator. I guess we'll have to wear it. Aqua blue just ain't my thing. See, he's got my color. I want that one. Switch with me, man. Switch with me. What's up, Green? How you doing, man?
Yeah, you're a real looker. Now come on.
Took your midterms and you passed all of them, did you? Hey, congrats on that then. Alright, time to wine and dine, everyone. I heard Johnny, but he's like really far away. Johnny, where are you? You can only like be in my sight range. Buy you a car? Hell no. Get a job. Buy your own car. You'll feel better about it.
Say again? Maintenance area? Where exactly? Wounded, or do we have bodies?
You want Daddy's money? Daddy ain't rich.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 4 and 7 will ship close immediately. Out.
I'll be at the bar if you need me.
We should be asking who's not here.
All right, check. It's time to like you'll experience. Wait, isn't this like a bombed out hellhole? Why do all these rich people here?
Gang bosses?
Don't mind if I do.
Thanks.
Also, Greenhood, thank you for the gift sub to Empty Melodica. I feel like you're always giving Empty a gift sub. Like you see, like oh, it looks like this person's sub run out. Kind of like pop that up. Yeah, I need another drink. Also, Polycarp, thank you for the 5 gift subs, man. Damn. You guys get a gift sub from anyone? Show them some love. There's quite a few of them being thrown around right now. Okay, this would have been a way cooler party to go through than that wedding I was at last week. Just because, like, you know what? Everyone's like dressed up in their best. Mr. Hands here.
Here as well, Hands?
Indeed.
He's playing a Game Boy.
It's better if we're not seen together. I don't know you, but enjoy your evening.
Just saw Hands. Felt to me like he's here on a mission of his own.
Vigilance V, they're aware somebody neutralized the guards on the maintenance level.
He likely is, or just telling the business gathering intel.
Didn't notice. I mean, hey, at least someone got to get. I mean, no, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's thought maybe like he was a friend of yours or something at this point. He's like, yeah, you know what? I like that dude. But I appreciate it. I'm sure they appreciate it too. Yeah, that's right. Keep the drinks coming, baby.
Fucked up on Hanson's dime, then puke all over his carpets. Respect.
Yeah, secret mission, but I got, well, 2 glasses enough to get like V seeing the wolves move. Okay, I've never been drunk before. I feel like this is a little much. Do the walls actually like shift and transform if you have like just 2 drinks? Lightweight. Well, V's got a lot of cyberware. He's more like machine than man at this point. Maybe having a bunch of like machine parts diminishes your ability to handle alcohol.
Hanson's always. Yes? What is it?
Jillian Jordan and Arif Iqbal. In the flesh and together, no less. Just wanted to say hi.
Hey.
I know you too.
Where were we?
I don't recognize these two at all.
What's so surprising about me being here, getting invited?
Vodka will get you spinning, so sort of. Yes, but 2 like champagne glasses of it.
Jillian, dear, there's nothing
I feel
smart
like
about
you're gonna need a
shooting
bit
your
more
boss
than that.
down over your own turf. Not to mention proving incapable of then finishing.
He's already tipsy. Mine took like 5 like a champ. I'm just constrained. Yeah, maybe it's like it is the cyberware.
Thanks.
Another. Being really drunk feels like a bad frame delay. You walk into a wall, yeah, and motor skills, you know?
Welcome. Would you care for some champagne?
Don't mind if I do.
A pleasant evening to you.
Swear, I mean, it's cool and all, but I don't know if I ever want to be in the future where people just have golden plated skin. I feel like that'd freak you out if you walk into a place and someone looks like that.
We have new variables to consider. Analysis campaign.
Aaron and Julian are news people. Oh, they're like people here on the radio.
It's not about your upbringing.
Wait, I missed it in the original game, but wasn't Hideo Kojima an NPC at that first big mission you go to? You can like find him sitting down there. I distinctly remember that being a thing. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? It's gotta be extra careful. Maybe they put him back in here. Also, thank you for the 100 bits, chat. With all these high inflation prices, did you hear a socialist revolution is on the rise? No, tell me about the socialist revolution. I'm sure it'll go swimmingly. They always do, don't they?
Appreciate it. Thanks.
What flavor of socialist revolution are we gonna get? Are we gonna get like, you know, Soviet Union, China, you know, Pol Pot, there's, you know, Cuba, a lot of different varieties.
We need equipment that can withstand and remain reliable in extremely low temperatures.
Our Argentinian friend has made me aware of that. We've reached an initial agreement for 30 air defense systems, 500 armored vehicles, and 100 combat AVs. In addition to that, personnel equipment for 5,000 operators as well as 2
On the topic of socialism, remember Disco Elysium's thesis on the prime question of communism? Are women bourgeois?
This isn't about who has the right credentials. You just have to speak Hansen's language.
What's his buddy doing in his VR stand? That looks suggestive of what he was looking at.
That's not what I mean. He needs to be shown his projected profits and losses in plain writing. Without
Cuba went well. Did it? I don't know. I think I can point out several problems.
You signed a contract with Night City. Well done. Just leave Hansen to me, because, no offense, I know you'll find a way to cock it up.
Fun sport ride? No, that's what it is, yeah.
Drinks up.
God, here's the thing that everyone always talks about revolution forgets. This is America where there's like hundreds of millions of guns. There's no way any revolution doesn't descend into absolute bloodshed. Be careful about wishing for those, no matter what your political alignment is.
This is up for grabs.
All of it? Except for Haywood. What about Santo Domingo?
Stand back. I'm guarding this table.
My people tell me the same man transferred to and from Night City passes through here.
Okay, question. This is a world where people can get brand new spines and legs. Why would there be anyone in a wheelchair? Maybe just like against cyberware stuff. Give me another drink. I need it for this music.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
Buddy, can you like turn your gleam down? Look at that shit. He's blinding people in his audience.
So, Kurt Hansen.
Like, what? Yeah, you. That'd be annoying as hell. Well, I can't go talk to him. It's the Emperor of Mankind. You can see him from across the room. I'm also assuming that's just like a glitch with the ray tracing as well. Because it probably shouldn't look that way. Shake, 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 shake.
Thanks.
The same? Again?
The table is full.
I swear.
Please join another. Thank you.
Starting tomorrow.
You claim Kurt was pleased, so I'm puzzled why he withheld his support. If only in your negotiations with the bald twerp from the consulate.
I would like to gamble. Get more drinks, I'm chugging champagne all night tonight.
Come on, come on. One
Also,
more.
thank you for the bits, by the way, Polycarp.
Please join another. Thank you.
Tell you what, I'll talk to
You want a nuts there? I saw someone say they think all the Just Stop Oil protests are a psyop and all the protesters doing fucking dumbass shit are paid off by big oil. That's the thing. There might be something to that because the lady who funds that is an oil heiress. It is a little suspicious. So that is one of those, like, you know, conspiracy theories where there is like a bead of truth that adds a fresh angle to it. Because you gotta admit, what they're doing is just pissing everyone off. It doesn't, you know, advance their cause whatsoever. And the lady funding it is like, you know, an oil heiress or something like that. It's just one of those things that, makes you think, doesn't it? Not that it's concrete proof, though. I think I've checked out the entire party.
What now?
I know as much as you do. All she said was to come here. She'll either find us or she left us something. And you, what's your play?
Party.
I think I'm starting to feel the vibe.
Just remember what we're here for. To my right, booth's far back, behind the stairs. Guy in the fatigues. Looks like he came here straight from a firing range. Owner of the Black Sapphire, Mr. D-Town himself, Kurt Hansen. Clearly having a great night in the company of the NCPD commissioner. PA broadcast. He's fiercely anti-law enforcement. It's an act. Behind closed doors, he's rubbing elbows and patting backs of NCPD's top brass. Avoid him, especially in a confrontation. Beside that, stay visible. Songbird said she'd find us here. Let's give her a chance. I'll grab a drink and look around. Open line on comms. Don't press anyone too hard.
Enjoy the party until Songbird makes contact.
Look like you're having fun. Gin and tonic, please. Hey.
So I should have talked to him before I did my rounds around the party. Look up on the mezzanine. The mezzanine? What? I don't know what that is, lady. Oh, it's over there. You could have just said top floor, not the mezzanine.
Stage entrance, artists only.
Mezzanine is upstairs in theater. Okay. I'm assuming this is a French word. Wait. Is that really her back?
It's good you're here. Not what you expected, huh? Is it the haircut?
Looking good in that dress. You're chromed out, different from the hologram.
All the chrome on you. How you appear via the relic is,
A vestige of the past. From a time when I still wasn't. See, the black wall... It's hard to explain. Each connection, penetration, comes at a price. It's so good you're here. Don't know what I'd do without you, V. Really.
Didn't exactly give me a choice now, did you? Told me to show up here and just ghosted.
The, runner, your friend, who helped us reconnect last time. Killed him. Fried him, didn't I?
Could say we both did.
Well, I could say we brought death to his door. Guess the two of us just lucked out.
I ran out of time to explain everything. Saul, I've made so many mistakes.
It's all right, son. Not your fault. The blame's on us. All of it.
On you?
Yes, all of them. I know what they made you do. They pushed and pushed, and I wasn't there to stop it.
Listen, guys. We do not have the time for this now.
Right. Main thing is to get you out of here.
Why is he so forgiving? He's just a nice guy.
Happening.
It is. We got in, we can get out. Just
Not the point. I'm dying, Saul. Like V. Hansen has the cure we need. We run now, we both die. Relic's killing V. Blackwall's my poison. I can't bow out now.
Whoa. Sharing a boat to oblivion with me? Could have said something.
Had no time. Still don't. But hear me out. I need help. Your help. Hansen pulled some tech out of a bunker under Dogtown. Tech that could cure both V and me. We need to clep it. Only way I see of doing that is to stay close. Play the prisoner.
So, fuck.
We'll wait for an opportunity and pounce. I'll be on the inside. Ask for your help when the time's right. I can flee once I have that tech.
Nothing's ever simple, is it?
You will never simp except for Idris. You know, I appreciate it's Idris and not her you're simping for.
It's not often I'm simply not familiar with guests attending my own party. And I never forget a face. Kurt Hansen.
Name's V. Just V. Haven't seen Somi in years. Trying to catch up.
Oh, that's what this is. To me, reunions consist of picking up the broken, scattered shards of your heart. Or teeth. Always hurts. Well, I need to grab you, darling. I have a couple NC politicos here who are dying to meet you. And if we're to keep hungry rats from devouring Dogtown, we really do need to feed them the occasional scraps.
I'm all yours, Kurt. See you soon, V.
Isn't he fun? Well, hey, when you're based off a character from Armageddon, you're gonna be a load of fun.
Oof. Cream, it worked. Reestablished our link the moment I touched you.
Well, not Armageddon, but you'll
I need a
shit.
minute to process.
Apocalypse Now.
And I need a drink. Heading downstairs.
I'll explain everything. Just need you to listen.
What's the deal, Song? Doubt I've ever seen a prisoner parade around in a cocktail dress at a swanky party. Not to mention being hella friendly with their captor.
It's a charade, V. Doing what I need to survive, to get what I want. I'm letting Hansen show me off like his personal trophy. V, I can't explain everything now. It's too much. But I really do need your help. All I want is to get that cure for us. It's what I've been chasing all along.
How'd the pizza turn out? Oh yeah, how did the pizza dough turn out?
Not liking this. Not a bit.
I don't like my situation either. It's very shit for all three of us. There, I said it.
The cure. How do we get it?
This is the major and nobody can tell me otherwise. I wouldn't be surprised if she's somewhat inspired by it, given she's like a hacker, like gets into your brain.
The Matrix is nested in a mainframe Hansen pulled out of the bunker. The mainframe's secured, but Hansen lacks the key. That's the problem.
Neural matrix.
It's in the oven now? Oh.
In short, it's storage.
What sauce did you use on it?
Carrier for an AI trapped within certain boundary conditions. When the AI is triggered, it'll execute what's stipulated within those conditions. But I really can't go into detail now. We don't have the time.
Got a plan, spill it.
Hansen needs me and a duo of runners who worked on this tech in the past. They actually grabbed access codes they're willing to unload for a price. Classic black market shit. They're bringing access, I'm bringing know-how about how to pull the Matrix and data off the mainframe. We're to work side by side, giving us a chance. You collect the access codes, then get the runners out of the way. You'll then impersonate them for a meet with Hansen. Same meet where we'll swipe the Matrix.
How am I gonna
off
do
from
that
under
when he
his
just
nose.
met me though?
So, runners.
Just simple tomato pizza sauce recipe? Yeah, that's all you need is a simple tomato sauce pizza recipe.
Personality theft tech. Firm kind of specializes in it. Alex and Reed know it well. They'll explain.
Oh.
Of all people. Couldn't have imagined those two would be on our side, helping.
You're also making a deep dish too. I never had that before. Mainly because it seems like it's a pain in the ass to actually eat it.
This job, this whole story about Hansen. Not adding up something fearsome. You're hiding something, still.
I don't have time to explain the ins and outs.
Plus, when it
now.
comes to pizza, I like something I can pass out in and not drown.
Focus on the runners.
Which I fear is like something that can actually happen with a deep dish.
Downstairs. Red-headed twins, walled to the teeth with ice. Grocery scans will show you bunk.
You're blowing me off.
Champagne glass over there. Prep some intel for you. Get it to Reed. You'll need it later. Really need to go now, V. I'm counting on you.
Songbird.
Hey, why the lights go out? Take the... Oh, okay. Oh.
Incredible. Just dazzling.
Alright, let's watch the performance, chat. This is Grimes' song? Oh. So this is definitely copyright as well. Oh well. Oh, thank you for the bits, by the way. So did they get Grimes to mocap it? Doggy ate bird wings. Sitting here wondering how many in the crowd I can kill with my mantis blade from a send if he runs out. That's what you call cyber psychoism, you know. Just Lizzy Wizzy. Such a beautiful song about suicide. Most best songs are usually about suicide, you know, or being abused. Or just feeling depressed. What do you think all of Papa Roach's songs were about? And we all love Papa Roach, correct? No one has any complaints? Jumped up kick, pumped up kicks, right? Oh, well, that's more about school shooting. Better run from my gun. How's she float though? Gotta be wires, right? Go down and get a better seat, better angle on the show. Scars by Papa Roach still slaps. They had some good songs, I guess, yeah. They just said they really only had one song that they kind of just did different versions of. Papa Roach had a lot of Disturbed syndrome in them. I think the performance is almost over, Chet. Just going into the floor. Don't see a single wire. Maybe it's anti-grav then. What's the other big song from this game? The other big Cyberpunk song is the one that was also in, Cyberpunk Edge Runner. The Really Want to Stay at Your House.
Bravo! Bravo!
When does Lizzo perform? Personally, I'm still waiting for that blue chick from, Fifth Element to show up. Still like one of the best, action sequences in any movie, just because, well, you don't expect that. Well, it's been a nice party, but we gotta go do some espionage shit. Best song in this game is right after the Delamain quest. I remember doing that quest, but I don't remember the music of it.
Talk to Songbird via the relic. We can communicate again. All good there, Reed?
Yeah. I just need to process for a minute. It's just how I'm built. A little adversity and I need a few moments to think.
Come up with anything?
You sad about Bruce Willis? Yeah, I know.
We now know
Terrible.
who took a swipe at Myers' head.
What are you thinking?
Don't know about you, but I see coincidences as patterns, structures we have yet to recognize.
What you driving at?
What happened to Bruce Willis? Basically a form of dementia. He can't really talk or understand sentences anymore.
Not anywhere, but over specific turf. Controlled by someone who found some obscure forgotten tech in a secret bunker.
Right.
Crash was an inside job. We suspected that from the get-go. Now we know it was.
He's non-responsive now?
We know it was
goes fast, doesn't it?
She was behind it.
And it took you just one drink to cobble that together.
Look, it was a really good drink.
Pieces falling into place up on the mezzanine. Somi told her she's dying. Things follow from that. She made a deal with Hansen earlier. Had to. Before any of this went down. Traded the president's life for access to the tech.
The NUS Press. Sold to a crime lord.
Big if
Huge
true.
if true.
Myers pressured Somi to reach further, breach boundaries. And then Somi snapped.
Don't know about that. Song recruited me specifically to pull Myers out of that wreck. Seriously doubt she wanted her dead or snatched by Hansen.
It's never that simple, V. As I see it, Somi was playing both sides, simultaneously spinning deals with Hansen and you. She has Hansen set. Then you come in. She contacts you via the relic, asks you to rescue the president. Absolution for her right there. You need to cure just as much, guaranteeing you'll help if her plan falls
Well, it
through.
is Idris Elba. I understand why you're playing the Pornhub sound effect.
Yeah, and here we are, rushing to Songbird's rescue. Thinking a few steps ahead was always her strength. But judgment calls and situational assessment, her Achilles heel. As a chess master, she'd be famous for dazzling plays and excruciatingly beautiful defeats.
And sticking like vibrators up her ass to cheat. Because she is like a hacker after all. Shit, getting the impression song. Sheesh. Not sure what to believe.
Sheesh. Don't know what to believe just yet.
That's not surprising. But I know Somi well enough to know she'll do her damnedest to be fair.
Lady's gotta do what Lady's gotta do. Hey, if you gotta win that chess tournament and you need AI help, what else are you gonna do? Everyone would stick the vibrator up their ass to cheat. So we're gonna, how you feeling about this?
So, what are
you
you
want his
thinking
watch?
about all this?
That probably costs a fortune
I'm
though.
not convinced Somi's to blame.
And it's so
for
hard to
everything.
read since
In this
there's
trade,
LEDs.
Nothing's ever as it seems. You gotta keep asking questions till you get to the bottom of it. That's experience talking.
Like I said, Jack and like Johnny would get along
Main thing
perfectly.
now is to get her out of this cesspool of a sitch. Then we'll see which direction to take.
Right. No point pouring over it now.
No. Chat's
Right.
going nuts with the sound effects
Back
tonight.
to the sitch at hand. What do we have to do to save her?
To grab the tech Songbird and I both need, we gotta go to a meet with Hansen. Prep for it's required. Because we show up as a pair of runners. Need to collect their identities first. Whatever that means.
Personality imprint theft. Sounds like our Colombian job of yore.
Wow.
Who are they and where do we find them?
Once again, thank you for the bets.
So, how's one go about it? Clipping someone's personality.
FIA Menanthropic Tech. Alex has access. You seem to use it already. You look, sound, and act like the individual whose personality you assume. To do it, we need scans of our targets.
Wait. You become an actor, a really good one, through technology.
Song got this shard to me. Take a look. Our targets are a brother and sister, red-haired twins. They're here somewhere, schmoozing.
Red-haired twins,
Okay,
huh?
we need to pull data. Get samples of assorted behavior. We make contact with them, talk, scan as we talk.
Got it, I think. So, time to make our move?
Over there.
Wow. Traced him in a flash, Reed.
Noticed them some time ago. They stand out even in this mountain pot.
Is it because of the red
Roulette,
hair?
Looks like.
Alex, you copy that?
Radio loud and clear. Prep and scan tech now.
You're new to this, but relax. We'll do it as a four-hander. I scan one, you handle the other. Alex will pilot us through.
V, zipping funds your way from our operating budget.
You just noticed that the
Load up
title.
on
I was
ships
pretty
and
proud
join
of it
their
too.
gang. Just don't go all in from the get-go.
We stagger our approach, and we're strangers.
Let's get to this.
Struck gold with roulette, really. Gambling throws people around, high and low, brings the joy of winning and the despair of defeat. Perfect for our
Buy at least 80,000 worth of casino chips for roulette. I'm a high roller, chat.
Greetings, sir.
Want to buy some chips?
Of course.
This is what it's like to be really rich, right?
What a mansion!
V, important. You're not there to have fun. Simple bets, red or black only. None of the double street or basket bullshit, understood?
I don't even know what that means. I never gambled before.
Need an array of emotions, so provoke, but subtly
Also,
so,
thank you guys for
or
the
they'll
bits, by the
clam
way.
up. Scan will be a bust.
I'm assuming you can like make a lot of money here for like the rest of the game if you really want to risk it though.
Well, here goes nothing.
Just pick red or black. Okay, how many any of you like Vegas chads here tonight?
Red.
Emotional damage.
Place your bets, please.
All right. Betting on red.
Betting's open.
By all means.
Make it red.
Relax. Buy him drinks, break the ice. I'll join you momentarily.
All bets are in. Bidding is closed.
What? No introduction?
V. You.
Aurore Cassel. And that boy is my brother, Emmerich.
How's it going?
How's things?
Pretty close
Any
to
luck?
Vegas, but I don't gamble.
We
Well,
stopped
good
it
on
just
you,
moments
actually.
ago.
It's a waste of money.
What's your poison? My treat.
A bourbon for me.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Mon frère does not drink.
Okay, now people are just
You
like
heard
going
the
through the
lady.
catalog of
And
sound
real
alerts.
water for the gentleman here.
And what do
Real
we have?
water? That fancy, is he? Same as the lady.
Same as the lady.
Bourbon coming up. Your drinks will be here shortly.
27. Odd.
Eh
Red.
merde!
Look at that chat, I'm already a winner.
Place your bets, please.
Last
chance.
Red again.
Let's go.
Red.
V, can't get a hold of Reed. No idea where he is. Stall for time, okay?
I just realized. You must have dirt beneath your fingernails too, like all these bastards and bitches. That is, unless you're a tourist, like the no-lifers who must watch others live to feel anything.
Provocative, this one.
Conscious ain't spotless, that's sure.
Yeah. Conscience ain't sparkling clean. No.
I like those who brag about such things.
15. Odd. Black.
Ah, fuck.
A defeat. Fucking done here. Duh.
Place your bets, please.
Seems I interrupted something just now. Red
Can't
is
help
my
feeling
color,
I
chat.
interrupted something when I walked up.
Do not worry yourself about
Her
this.
accent turns your engine over you, so you like the French accent, huh?
Oh, come. V is just being cordial. N'est-ce pas, V? You weren't snooping just now, were you?
Odd. Red.
Still no sign from Reed, V. Got a sinking feeling about this.
Place your bets, please.
Oh no, couldn't even flirt, red.
Sure wasn't snooping, no. Just being plain courteous.
Oh, don't be such a bore. I simply don't like bores. Of course you were snooping, as we are simply too interesting to ignore.
Listen, Reed's MIA for now. Can't wait for him. Gotta do both scans on your own.
We were discussing local politics.
Shut up, chat. I'm putting down my game here.
Kurt Hansen. Big fish selling big guns
But
for
thank you for the
big
bits.
money. Yet here you have celebrities, politicians, even the chief of police. So I was thinking, perhaps Hansen would do better by being a véritable businessman, no?
Bruh.
I claim he would. Mon cher frère disagrees.
36. Even.
Hell yeah.
Red.
Guess it's not my lucky day.
Wait, I thought you were the teller.
Place your bets,
Never mind.
please.
Alright, I'm gonna go black this time. Deep dish success. Turned out pretty good.
Who is Kurt Hansen really? A crucial question.
Tread
Man.
carefully with that duo, V.
Ain't no upstanding citizen, that's for sure.
What?
Certainly not liable to become a tax-paying, law-abiding night citizen.
Kickbacks to NC officials. Are they not taxes, not protection money? Doing business carries a price. Dogtown needs Night City to prosper. Hansen needs it. Une diversification of profit centers makes sense. I myself have a small firm in Paris. My stand-in takes calls, arranges meetings, and deflects.
Why would he need that?
Hansen. Providing weapons to banana republics is not quite a sure and
Making this from now on. The deep dish.
28. Even.
God, I am really good at gambling.
Place your bets, please.
Bet on red.
Tu ne serais pas en train de devenir trop pote avec lui?
Mais fais pas ton jaloux, petit frère. C'est pas comme si on allait baiser, lui et
I
moi.
don't intend to fuck him. Shit.
Pretty shameless bastard, aren't you?
Oh, I agree. I mean, Hansen could take Dog down by the throat, eject the junkies, and make it a paradise for billionaires. Just getting rich is dull. You should work for the community.
I have negative riz. I've got this lady to 47%.
She's getting chatty. Doing good, V.
And charities are excellent washing machines. You launder billions, believe me.
10. Even.
Shit.
Black.
Well, still in the green.
Place your bets, please.
Red.
You're so childish. It's beautiful.
What?
Hansen going missionary position in business? Nonsense.
Reed's still not responding. But you keep working it. Let's go.
Sister's
Swap
right.
twins.
Sister's right, you know. Legit biz. Lots better. Safer than the gangster shit.
Oh, please. What would he do? Build homes? Strip malls? He is very good at what he does. A professional criminal.
Soldier yesterday, crime lord today. Why not biz shark tomorrow?
Yet he is a businessman. And to make it legal, it is a lot of work to do for a simple change of label.
Good. Little worm's opening up.
22. Even.
For God's
Eh ben
sake.
voilà, c'est comme ça qu'on
I just
fait.
had to brag about being good at gambling, didn't I?
Place your bets, please.
Alright. Red.
Care to expand?
Can't be black 3 times in a row, right?
Allow me to say, V. Arms or property, it would make no difference to me what I said. And to spend 5 years on efforts to change how people see you, call you, to be upstanding in the eyes of others, I could not give a shit.
13. Odd. Black.
Ouais,
Game is
par
fucking
ici,
rigged.
l'argent. Viens voir maman.
Game's rigged.
Place your bets, please.
I don't care. Red.
Getting there. Almost got it.
Red.
Give me something big now. Make him laugh or cry, I don't care.
Okay, I'm good at this. All I
Please place your bets.
have a taste for risk.
Like the tingle of risk?
Oh mon vieux, t'as pas d'idée.
Thinking we can add a little spice to our game.
I'm listening.
My, I too am curious.
All or nothing.
How about we go all in? Bet everything we won tonight.
And we play different colors, yes? You win or we do, and either you or we lose all.
My thoughts exactly.
A moment. You join the table, buy drinks, talk and talk. Now you wish to risk everything? I find this disquieting. Perhaps you could now tell us.
Tell me, what
about
is your stance on
yourself.
fart humor?
Tread lightly.
Name's V. Afterlife affiliated.
I'll be honest.
Make what you will of it.
Are you happy now? You choose first then.
Red.
I'm seeing red coming.
Black for us then.
Cross your fingers and squint, chat. Cross your fingers and squint.
Allez, 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 allez.
God damn it!
Ah oui!
You win some, you lose some, folks.
Oh.
Leave us for a moment, if you please.
Well, we got the imprint. That's all that mattered. I just don't have any extra money. 4 or 5 blacks in a row, huh? Or at least that mean it came out on the color.
I know your friend Reed is FIA. My natural assumption is you're an agent too. I'm also guessing you two took it upon yourselves to save the president, then exfil her out of Dogtown.
Oh, he knows.
I should send you back to Night City in body bags, filled with pieces.
Thank you for the bits, by the way.
You trying to scare me?
Dunno. Are you afraid? We're just talking, aren't we?
You want,
Wow, you cracked it. Clever man.
To be honest, I got tired of the media circus. All the allegations thrown in my face. The bullshit propaganda. Luckily, we can put all that behind us now.
not rigged, it's legit random. I mean, I was thinking is like, because I saw that over there, so. Still, landed on black 5 times in a row. I was like, ugh. What else you got? Brave face you're putting on.
Oh, so you couldn't be happier we saved Myers after your botched hit. Right. Think you believe that less than I do.
I will let
I wasn't
you
playing with
and
my own
Reed
money, so it doesn't really
walk
matter,
free of
chat.
This place, in one piece, on your own 2 feet. Consider it a gesture of my goodwill. Your little bird came to me on her own, though. She was tired of breaking international laws on the president's whim. She simply had to run away. Breaching the Black Wall, jeopardizing the net, all humankind's safety, in fact, for personal gain? I wonder what Netwatch would say. Pass it on to President Myers. Also tell her toy of mass destruction is my friend now. And she should get the fuck out of my backyard, or the world will learn about her games.
House always wins. Yeah, that's
I've
why you
matters
don't
to
gamble,
attend
chat.
to. You'll find
You win a
Mr.
few
Reed
early, and then you're like, I'm
downstairs.
fucking on fire, and then you just lose it all.
Okay, V. Got all we need.
Sheesh, colossal prick. Hear what he said?
Yeah, caught it all. Didn't like it one bit either.
Son of a bitch said I'd find Reed downstairs.
Yeah, heard him. Wasn't crazy about his tone. Time to evac, V. Best not tempt the fates. Head to the elevator, right down to 1. Need to know what's up with Saul.
Okay. Most gamblers stop before they win big. The good ones, I would assume.
You're going to eat something, Lizzie. No buts.
Hey, Liz Wiz, famed singer, right?
And you are?
Lizzie Wizzy.
V. Just V. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Just V. Perhaps we'll meet again someday.
We just might. Enjoy your evening.
See, you're sporting that sexy, covered in tinfoil look. Good choice.
I'll be ready to bug out of here in 5.
Hot this season.
To you.
Oh, is it to me?
Come on. You act like you enjoy the jawing of these podium pounders and career criminals.
You heated up some breakfast burritos.
Thought as much. In that case, I'm gonna hollow the landing.
You didn't do our mission in the base game, but you get some extra dialogue if you do. Well, I mean, it's still doable. I guess you can always go back and do it.
Well,
But maybe she'll have new dialogue if you meet her then, if you didn't do it before you met her here.
I can talk to him for you.
No, don't.
One last drink. Yeah, I don't think I'd be a very good gambler, chat. I would definitely, if I won once or twice, I'd just like bet it all. The mission's name is Chris Cornell song from one of the Craig Bond movies. That's a decadent lifestyle this man leads. Smoking, overweight, partying all night, paying better looking people to stand next to him. Shameful. Best DLC ever played, not gonna lie, I don't know. Well, a lot of people still swear by the Witcher DLCs, right? iGuy, good morning. Hey man, what's up? How you doing tonight? What have you been up to?
Thinking about what that prick said.
Guy knows. Got some dirt on Myers.
Can't imagine it happening.
It's mainly because most DLC isn't a competition, since most DLC is pretty minor these days. Used to be actually common, you would get expansion packs, sort of like this, but a lot of games don't do that anymore.
Let herself be buried in dirt for this. Or she'll defy the world.
Like, this isn't really DLC, this is a full-on expansion pack.
Hanson's got her on a tight
Been
leash.
playing Red Dead Redemption 1, today is day off. Useful.
Listen, V, we need to get her out. For everyone's sake. Oh, just once I'd like to see things go smoothly, as planned. This feels so very, very wrong.
So did you eat that entire deep dish pizza by yourself, Lucky? That's a lot of eating, you know.
You and your chum best be headed the fuck out now. Straight on from here. Gonna walk you two out.
Not the entire one, though, a couple slices.
Reed.
Not the time, V.
I'm going. Sheesh.
That's right, you are. And no funny biz while you're at it.
What happened to you? You're so big.
Hold the fuck up. Are you the ones who busted your way in? Through them tunnels like eels or something?
Hey, got us confused with someone else, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you. You took out some of my chums. We fucking served together. Maybe Hansen let you walk.
Uh-oh.
But we won't. And since he is not here, who knows what's gonna happen?
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Know how you feel.
Do you? Get the fuck out of my face.
Look at that. It's that easy, chat. You say you're sorry and it's all good. If you were a corpo, you get the option to say, fuck the fuck off, and the guy would become intimidated.
Or you can stick around. Get down on all fours, twerk it, and work it.
You have not seen my dance moves, or you would not request that.
Ignore him. We'll be out in moments.
Yeah, that's right. Now fuck off.
Also, if you're on all fours, you're not really twerking it, are you? Just gonna like yoink this thing behind you.
Step the fuck back.
Thank you.
It's your lucky day, you two-faced shits. Fuck out of here.
Follow me.
Put the pic on the food pantry in the Discord. I'll have to check it out later.
How'd things go, V?
Got everything. All set.
You got thorough scans of the runners. Both of them. Yourself.
I said we got everything.
Well. And then you, excused yourself. Stepped away. Disappeared?
How about you spill where you been? What happened? Had us worried.
The op was underway. I didn't want to jeopardize it, so when confronted, I behaved. They'd cornered me, got me before we could meet up. Forget the rest. How'd it go at the table? Anything to worry about?
Hansen showed up. We chatted.
Something suspicious
Threats
about
were
that.
made, actually. Said if Myers doesn't let up, the world will learn about Songbird Pierce and the Blackwall.
He clearly knows what Somi means to the president.
Personal WMD, you mean? Yeah. Hansen knows all. Need to get her the fuck out, Reed. Really.
I was afraid of this. Okay. P, Alex and I have work. We need to analyze the data from Songbird. Might take a day or two.
Preem.
I know what that means. Go do side quests.
Sure. We'll work out a game plan.
How's Via live right now?
ASAP.
Well, he hasn't collected all the apartments that are a mile apart from each other in Night City. Can't die until he does that. Very important that he collects all those nice apartments. You walking home? You could at least take a bus, you know. You got beat up pretty bad. Oh, he just disappeared. Oh, never mind. Got a car. V, you okay? Disappeared pretty suddenly. Hope you're safely out of the Sapphire. Glad to hear. Had me worried. Gotta admit, once Hansen got his claws into me, I thought that was it, game over, but suddenly you show up, you again, the right place, the perfect time. This isn't over, V, not anymore. Looks like we're fighting for the same... How much is clear, and I hope I make this clear too. We'll get the help you need, I promise. After all, we're two sailors in the same sinking ship, you and I. Stay in touch. Lena Molina, sound familiar? I think I saw a poster or something. Who is this? Interesting item of business has fallen into my lap. Lena Molina, local BD celebrity, claims she's been kidnapped and is currently being held against her will in a BD rental studio called Brainporium. Lena seeks a merc who will free her from her captor's clutches. All in all, it would be a credible, solid assignment were it not for the fact that I failed to confirm the client's identity. Data I received from her is at odds in several places with what my trusted sources tell me. As such, I'll not be playing middleman in this matter. However, should you be so inclined, I've sent the coordinates she relayed to me. I meanwhile will do as the Romans do and wash my hands of the matter. I think we'll do that one. Have you given your thoughts on the new PS5 design? It's just a new PS5 without a disc drive. What else is there to say about it? I mean, if you like discs, obviously it's not going to appeal to you. Otherwise, it looks identical. I can't say I've been following her career, if one can call it such, yet as always, I aim to keep my finger on the pulse of things. Alright. We can also level up, I believe. Yep. Sure. There we go. Now we can get 10 all cyberware stat modifiers. That sounds pretty good. Level 2 plus 40 armor unlocks a new cyberware slot with a skeleton. I haven't really been finding many of those relic point stations, have I? Alright, birds with broken wings. Okay, so we can do side quests now, chat. Well, we could always do them, but now the game is like telling us just wait around or do them. So, they rescue Lena from the BD store. Let's do that one. It's right next to us. What's up, Mike? How you doing tonight?
Radio Wechselstrom. The voice of the machine.
We gotta fight the right tunes. Mount A. Paul, you have a good day, man. Why did it freeze on me? Here we go. We'll listen to Johnny's song. I mean, we are driving Johnny's car, might as well. Dropped off a little what? Dropped off a little something to your place in Little China. Something to remember the mission by. Don't forget the popcorn. I don't know where my apartment is in Little China, actually. What's up, Squall and Stream Lurkers? Well, the Stream Lurkers are part of the Squall. Actually, Squall is a really good name for, like, you know, a stream, like, fan base. Whoa, shit. Not sure what's happening there.
Yourselves, people.
Oh, they're not my problem right now.
Killers.
Is this DLC on PS4? Am I playing this on PS4? No, this is on PC. And that's why I have ray tracing active. Yeah, that's right. I'm bragging about how much money I spent on a GPU so I can have, like, better lighting. Of course I would do that. Why wouldn't I? Oof. Whoa, he got so high he transcended. Damn, I want some of that shit. Like he had a spiritual awakening from it. Shit, I keep hitting Z and it's T. You gotta do that for that. You're to be so kind as to take some time of your busy schedule. There's a job. Your client, Bree Whitney, journalist. She says that she has corporates on her tail and needs help. It declines to provide further details before you meet with her. Take the access card from her apartment. 5th floor, last floor on the right. The card's in a safe box under a bamboo plant. Right now, I want to do this mission, though. The Brainporium.
What a fucking mess.
It's like the place is robbed.
Finger on the trig, V.
Actually, we don't really need that stealth pistol now, so I can switch off it. It wasn't actually that great. Maybe try this one out. So I just realized my clothes. I need to kind of like get off that. Yeah, back into what I'm comfortable wearing. Know it's a meme that you'll eventually send Persona 5, but is it possible that we could get you to play Persona 3 Reload on stream? I don't know, how long is it? Lena's Kosher Blutwurst. Inking My Ass. Trauma Dream. Frag Out. What else we got? The Hardest No Limbs Porn Volume 17. Machine Gun Polka. Northside Nunnery Noir. No Limbs, No Problem. The Last Brain Fart. The Hardest Disc. Good stuff, chat. I would not sit on these couches, though, if that's what they're watching here. Fun with Lena Downtown Disco Dance. Rumble Maker Bazooka Mess. Taco Clock 6. Return to the Worst First. Smasher Pass. The Atom Smasher Adventure. Ugh. Uncle Prepper's Post-Apocalypse Party. Bodalicious Babes in the Bimbo Mobile. Through the Lens of a Bottle. Gopnik's Tale. Trauma Dream. Linaverse Odyssey. Candy Shop Extravaganza. Copperoni the Pizza Cop. Okay, I want to watch Copperoni the Pizza Cop. Persona 3 is like 75 hours. Okay, that is a big ask. 75 hours is quite who knows, but we'll see. Clubbing with a baseball bat. Looking for raw gonzo experiences? Lena Molina is not just the queen bitch of Dogtown, but the brain dances too. Rules are simple. Fire up a scroll and immerse yourself in Lena's crazy world until smoke starts coming out of your ears. Every frame comes packed with sex and action amped up to the max, with the latest designer brain-melting drugs. Already a fan? Can't live without Lena? Then head to the store to check out the Primus merch, or drop a review for all the lead heads that can't keep up with the times. In the mood? Then get comfy on that couch and stuff your hand down where it belongs, cause it'll be a show to remember. We can buy merch. Stock up poster, skull basher, doll, bottle, Lena's swag bag, the brain dance, Lena's bathwater, relevant. Buy. Fuck! Sold out. Don't ask why it's so expensive, but we won't ask what you plan on doing with it. But the bat. Shit, everything is sold out, chat. How about the reviews? Straight up, no hands barred, to the point. That's what I love about Lena's social commentary. Like when they hit that road sign and Lena sprayed piss all over the speed limit, a middle finger aimed directly at the regulatory powers that be. Apotheosis of freedom and post-neoliberal expressionism. Congrats on being able to pull off interpretation from your ass. Pull an interpretation from your ass. Seriously, go back and watch Lena's earliest scrolls, especially the Badlands series. Taken in a broader context, it's clear that Lena's a syndico accelerationist, and stunts like the public urination is a statement against the anachronism of the body in our cyborg-obsessed culture. You know what? If you look under any regular Pornhub comment section, this is what you'll actually get, chat. Pretty actually on the point. Finally, after a week of scrolling, it was time to relax. Hot water bubbles and the whole evening of Rob Spears beats in my headphones. Know what that means? Yes, a brand new edition of Liquid Relax. This is just a girl with a futuristic OnlyFans, isn't it? That's what we're looking into. Come join me, you little adorable perverts. Motherfucker driving the Thornton. The motherfucker who ran me off the road. I hope you have good insurance. He drives a black Thornton with LA plates. Boys, if you truly love me, nail this asshole for me, will ya? Hey, Mike, you have a good night, man. Lena at the Moth. What up, all you BD freaks? Want to see Lena in the flesh? Figure a chance tomorrow at the Moth. We'll snap a few selfies, sign some posters, tits, and everything else. Who knows, maybe I'll even let myself get touched. You're just a horrible copy of Tank Girl, you realize that? Pornhub cooking instructions are the best. Congratulations, the full Lena XXL set is on its way. Soon you'll be able to feel like a star even after you've taken off your wreath. While you await delivery, why not check out the latest brain dances? 30% off every third Virtua. Lena merch. Do some rip reels in the box. Take a look when you get a minute. The projector's acting up. Won't play them, and we get customers asking for the classics, especially Arachnophobia Unleashed to start there. Been getting some fan mail coming your way every now and again. From now on, if you want me to pick them up for you, leave me some cash. As of today, you owe me 50 eddies. Some lowlife must have clipped my spare keycard from the booth downstairs. I searched the whole damn place, but found a whole lot of nothing. Last time I remember having it was that morning when I was sweeping by the door and took a cig out of my pocket for a smoke. Definitely in there then. Anyway, keep an eye out. Gotta make sure no wise ass tries to slip in here one without paying. Shake, my man, you gotta make me go over there in person? My soldiers are good boys, but it seems like they've lost their bite. Heard you tried to sell them some bullshit investment opportunities. That dump of yours hasn't been renovated since Carter was screwing secretaries in the Oval Office. For now, I'm adding 10% interest every day you're short. Only Pornhub video worth watching is Scott the Woz eating cereal.
I need to, like, get my fucking nails done. The studio will make you pay for this. Every
What the
day.
hell?
The hell's this?
Great question. This pervert is keeping me locked here against my will.
Oh no. Is this like an
I am
OnlyFans
Lena
user?
Molina, Queen Bitch of Dogtown. Listen, get me out of here and I'll let you take me out to dinner. Maybe.
Guess it's your lucky day.
Hey, sweet chicks, eyes up. Stare at my tits long enough. Bash this asshole in the head and take me home.
Put a sock in it, dumbass.
Oh no. He wasn't a real porn star of the old hot goth girl
Donk in
after
the
all.
Boots, my friend and partner, Tool.
And here I thought we had a fucked up partnership.
Let's go upstairs before he gets too riled up. I'll explain everything.
What kind of job to rescue Lena?
Took on a gig to find Lena Molina. Free her. Well, here I am at Brainporium. Don't see anyone else under lock and key.
Fuck. He must have called a fixer before I jammed his comms. Paid to have him.
This is what your favorite VTubers are like too, Chad.
Come on, Choom. You're not gonna stand there with a straight face and tell me that's Lena Molina.
Got 60 seconds to tell me what the fuck's going on here.
Do it in less than that. Follow me upstairs.
Fuck! I should be scrolling. You're tanking my sales, my popularity. Mark my words, assholes. My boys will find me. They'll bust me out of this shithole.
Maybe she's a great actress. You're right. We can't doubt her just yet.
Tool's been a diehard fan of Lena since the beginning. Relives all her BDs. This being Dogtown, a few days ago we had a power surge. BD Reeth was pulling juice while Tool was, well...
Oh, he's been like
being
brain
Lena.
hacked to think he's Lena.
BD got stuck in his head, sizzled his synapses. Ever since then, he thinks he's the real Lena Molina. Talks like her, acts like her, the whole works. Figuring as you're already a witness to this whole mess, might have a job for you.
Who's this Lena chick anyway?
She scrolls BDs, gonzo content in sparkly packaging. Runs with a gang, fucks DJs, snorts designer drugs, and tears up the streets in tricked out rides while squirting lead out the window.
Yeah, I'm glad it was he clarified what she was squirting out the window. Because I read a message and she squirts other things out windows.
Your chum needs a ripper stat. Take it you want to get him some help?
No need. Tool will get back to normal in no time. Said you're here. Willing to pay top eddies if you can help with a little something. It's about capitalizing on the present state of affairs. Catch my drift?
I don't, no.
Look. Stores
You know, Chad, I want to state something I think is a positive of Cyberpunk, is that they you know how in I don't want to use Starfield as an example because many games do it, but it's the most recent one. How when you're having conversations with NPCs, they just like kind of just stand there and do like canned animations. I do appreciate that at the very least Cyberpunk has them at least do other things besides just stand there and gawk at you. It adds even more dynamism to it.
Staying afloat. Nobody's buying.
Like this guy's just sitting here smoking a
headsets.
cigarette, so it's a bit better than him just standing there looking at you like a gormless freak.
Heads, Nova. Catches your eye. But let's not kid ourselves. Folks in Dogtown ain't
I actually think that's one of the
ample
weaknesses of anything Bethesda makes, is they always rely on that same exact how every conversation plays out the same, two people staring at each other.
I take serious gigs and the scratch to match. Better off asking a chum.
For this, I need
Like in
someone
FF16,
with thick
FF16
skin.
had moments like
Might
that, yeah,
involve getting
but
into a
they did
big
have
dick
like
contest with
regular
Lena's
cutscenes too that are
entourage of
fully,
Gangoons.
motion captured. It's just that there were certain ones, like especially with your relationship with Jill, that were just like, let's just gawk at each other.
You want to attract more customers, I get it, but where do I fit into all this?
Gotta stay and keep an eye on Tool. Make sure he doesn't off himself or break something. You go get Lena and bring her here for a BD shoot. We'll do a collab. Call it Doppelgangbanger.
Okay.
Lena gets content for an episode. Store's rep gets a boost from her fans. Win-win.
Not afraid Tool might stay like this. Lena's famous. Convincing him will be easy.
Lena's rich and famous. Probably gets
This
offers
is
like
turning
these
into an
all the
interesting
time.
mission.
What makes you think she won't just blow us off?
Ain't that simple. Markets herself like a star because that's what sells. But in reality, she's still waiting for that big break.
Do I agree with J. Jonah Jameson that Spider-Man is a menace? Of course. The guy like swings around. If you were a janitor or someone who has a clean windows, you probably hate Spider-Man. Leaves those webs everywhere.
Not afraid Tool might stay this way forever.
Plus, anyone who does like merciful,
He'll be
vigilanteism,
fine.
usually not a good
Sometimes
person.
peeps go a little wackadoodle post-virtue. Trust me, I've seen it all. More worried about those barkist pricks coming to collect. Cause right now, we're making as much as a joy toy with erectile dysfunction.
Yo, there's no way I'm not taking this mission.
Okay, I'll get Lena down.
We're definitely like helping this
Just
dude
need her
make some
address.
freaky porn.
Sent. If we scroll something preem, I'll throw in a little extra.
Sounds like a bulletproof plan. What could go wrong?
Find Lena at her residence.
Who's this Lena chick anyway?
She scrolls BDs. Gonzo content in sparkly package. Runs with a gang.
Yeah, you already answered all that. Alright, let's go find her.
How to help this poor gonk, not scrolling like some zoo animal.
What would you do?
Talk to a ripper? Or someone who knows a thing or two about virtues?
That is so boring, Johnny. So uncomfortably boring. Why would I not do what's maximum fun here? Sorry, but I'm not doing the good boy option for this one. Text Judy for advance about Tool. I guess we can do that. So we haven't talked to Judy in a while. Ever have a case where someone disconnects from their wreath but gets stuck between their... hypothetically, say someone has trouble returning to their normal self after using a VD. It's like a problem, scale of 1 to 10. Thing all right, V. What happened? New Chuma mine has an accident recently. Local net power surge overloaded his wreath and toasted the circuits. Guy's been living his life thinking he's this BD star ever since. Sure, not unheard of. Could be a compulsive user, maybe a massive hardware failure. In my line of work, I like to call it dissociative identity defective dance on set, or DIDO for short. The condition doesn't sort itself out, you need to use what we call a divided attention method. You show them one thing that's uniquely personal and another that represents the personality they've taken on. Resulting cognitive dissonance should snap them out of it. Gotcha. I'm not doing that though. We're going to find Lena. Nope, sorry, can't do everything as a paragon. Some things just sound too interesting. And this stream needs content, chat. It always needs content. Am I not the content? The game is part of the content, you realize. Sorry, that's too short of a ride. Yeah, the DLC is like nice area, but it's not that big for like driving around, so you don't really get to listen to full songs.
Heads up. Better get rid of them before they steal our little starlight.
I want to try talking to him first. Could be tunes of Lena's.
Want your chrome ripped out of you? No? Then fuck off!
Nice digs. Who lives here?
The fuck you care? Turn around and keep walking, Chum.
Let's go to the part where you all die.
It's funny. Placed a bet on the body count lottery, and guess what? Only 4 bodies away from my lucky number.
Wait, she's over there now? Oh no. Wait. Find Lena Molina. Why is V's optics fizzing out?
Guess we wait.
They aren't, are they? Sometimes he does that because of the relic stuff, though. I like break in.
Perfect. Just what we fucking needed. For them to shoot their brains off mid-production.
Shit, there's Lena.
If only I could
Pretend you're someone important. Lay some studio cool on her.
Mention our impressive
Don't need
cock,
active
right?
pointers from you, Johnny.
Jesus fucking Christ. Did you see what happened?
Things got a little out of hand. Oh,
Things got a little out of hand. Had to defend myself.
Shit! Shit! Sweet fucking Jesus!
Smooth. Real smooth.
Gee, thanks.
look, I need you to go fuck this guy, alright?
Oh shit, not good.
Recon's in our rear view now. Get yourself ready and meet me at Alex's.
Oh, jump. Okay, I'm glad I did a save right before this, though. Sorry, can't let that one pass up. Okay, crap, I gotta go back a bit further. This one, right? Yeah, when I fought the gangsters. Maybe I shouldn't kill them, since apparently they're her friends. Might make it a bit easier on me. But I didn't see an option not to kill them, though.
Want your chrome ripped out of you? No? Then fuck off!
I can, like, sneak up there. Johnny, what are you doing at that lady's house? Get out of there. Okay, I think I do have to kill them all before this will activate.
Piss off!
Just lie and say if well, obviously that's what I gotta do since it didn't work. The other option didn't work. There was an option there? Yeah, I tried and didn't give me an option to.
She's not here. Guess we wait.
brains of meat production.
Shit, there's Lena.
If only I could
Pretend you're
have
someone
What a waste.
important. Lay some studio cool on her.
Don't need acting pointers from you, Johnny.
Jesus fucking Christ. Did you see what happened?
Found him like that.
They were like this when I got here. Kids are wrong place, wrong time. Sorry for your loss. If they were Jumesiers, that is.
Ugh, great. What a mess. I'll have to call Melanie, tell her to reopen custody. Anyway, you want an autograph or something?
What if I tell her the truth, Johnny?
Okay, let's just tell her where things stand. Tool had an accident, he's delusional, and only meeting Lena will help. She looks hard enough, maybe she'll find a shred of human compassion within her.
Please, Chick's been packaged as a BD product. Last I checked, products don't have feelings.
Hey! Wake up! Like talking to a wall.
No, I'm a BD scout. Doing the funny option, chat.
I'm a talent scout for BD Syndicate, and
We're gonna be a
boy,
total scumbag in this
do I
mission.
have the perfect role for you. We're piloting a new BD show, and if it takes off and you've got good chemistry with the co-star, we'll dive straight into full production.
Whoa, slow down, guy. I might be easy, but I'm not cheap. And I always charge in advance.
Producer of The Passion is behind this.
BD called The Passion. Heard of it?
Who hasn't? Big premiere, controversy, protests, sold millions of copies.
Worked with the producer, Rachel. Been in the biz for a while.
Oh yeah, I remember that actually. That was the one that when we crucified a guy, wasn't it?
You nailed that Jesus freak to the cross. Sorry for doubting you. Had to make sure you were legit. Got no idea how many times I've been
Glad I
gone.
did that side mission.
I take it we've got a deal.
We do. Did you bring me my script?
Won't be needing one. It's all improvised. Sending you the address. I'll meet you there tonight. The producer, Shank, he'll be waiting for you on location.
Got to get ready, do my makeup, nails. Thanks, sweetie. Ciao.
Don't look at me like that, Johnny.
Hey, V. Recon's in our rear view now. Get yourself ready and meet me at Alex's.
Yeah, we're dealing
Sure.
with like a
See you
porn
there.
scenario right now, Reed. This takes precedence over like saving the country. He doesn't know, Chad. He would understand. Heard of a stitch where a BD... Okay, I don't really need to do that anymore. Convince Lena, what? Linda comes off as a basic bitch in her BDs, but apparently in real space she's smarter than she looks in negotiations like an old-time fixer. Still, everyone knows her weak spot is eddies and breaking into the big things. Okay, I don't need that either. Keanu is judging you. He always judges. Wait. Where's the mission? Message Skank to let him know Lena has agreed. Okay. Alright, Skank, my boy. Lena's on her way to the Brainporium. Get tool prepped. Shit, not bad. I'll let you know when she's here. Want you here for the scrolling too. Yeah, don't need that one. Wait until tomorrow for Shank's message. Alright, we can go like sleep at our place and then we can like go do it. Fast forward a few hours in the menu. You can do that in the menu? I thought you had to like go to your house or something. Okay, where do you do? Oh, track waypoint moves. I don't see an option for it. Been a while. I use this as a podcast while I work on my novel. How's your novel going? Hit escape once. Oh, okay. Credits, exit a main menu. Quick. I don't see any option here either. There. What do you mean there? Stuck in world building. Hell, world building was always my favorite part, actually. You had it a second ago on the menu screen. Someone said go here, but it wasn't here. And the journal database. Skip. Oh, skip time. Okay. Right. We will wait till then. Read Shank's message. Move your butt, Merc. Lena and Tool already laying into each other. Need you on to set them straight, cause right now it's a shouting match, not content. Uh-oh. It ain't going well, chat. World building is fun, but it can be a bitch. I mean, everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses. For me, it was like always easier just to come up with a world than it was to put characters into it and make them do something. Shit. Why is this car so hard to fucking steer? Is it just me or the GPS in this game get actually worse? It feels like it has. Make a save, I will.
Just wanna get out of here, Chum. Leave this whole fucked up zone behind.
No, I'm Palmer. Wait, I can't stop thinking about what we discussed earlier, the chip, and well, how did all that even happen? No need to answer if you don't want to. We'll get a chance to tell you the whole story and filter, but basically it was part of it. Okay, yeah, whatever. There you go. Not the time, Palmer, Pam, girlfriend. I'm making porn. Becky dreamt big. Becky would have loved you. I really know how to put a smile on her face, chat. Look at that. Say it. Who says I don't have Riz? I'm making pornography with a weird, like, OnlyFans, like, suicide girl. And I got a hot girlfriend. Like, an outlaw girlfriend at that. Alright, let's see what this is going to end up being.
I won't let this go. These looks are copyright protected, okay? You will be paying me for the rest of your life.
Your looks, Fatso? Yours?
Bags, shoes, glasses, all custom made. Lena Malina is a registered trademark. You fucking copycat bitch.
Okay, like, this is fucking weird. How am I even supposed to act?
Take charge of the BD shoot.
All right, people. Director on set. Someone's got to take the reins.
So great to have you back.
Tell him that he's your sister. Oh, God. Can we at least do step-sister, step-bro shit? Convince him that he's a clone created by the FIA. Tell him that he's your sister. You know what? Let's get weird with it.
Convince him he's your long-lost sister.
Okay. If that's your vision.
It's all part of the plan. Go get him, Tiger.
Go get him, Tiger. Let's see the acting on display.
Little sis. Remember our first apartment in Haywood? Sandwiched between an All Foods and a Kangtao warehouse? We had the swing out of Thornton tires and rebars. You made it for me. I thought I lost you forever, and here you are. You have to remember. Please.
I can't believe it. It's impossible.
We were always like two little
It's no
peas
longer
in a
porn. This is an
pod.
actual moment.
Sister, it's really you.
What?
And cut.
Didn't turn out bad, huh? I wasn't sure at first, but I think we've got a good chemistry. We scrolling anything else?
That's a wrap for today.
Wait, what?
But
That's
you were
it?
amazing.
Well, better get going then. Send me your shooting schedule. Ciao, boys!
We shot one scene.
Holy shit! She wants to keep scrolling with us. Preem work. You went above and beyond my expectations.
Well, they got a talent for this.
Clearly got a talent for BD showbiz.
Transferring your eddies now. Man, did not expect today to turn out like this.
You okay, buddy?
You alright?
Isn't she just gorgeous? Feels like only yesterday I was braiding her hair.
Hey, honey buns, left you a little present at the Brainporium, a little something to remember me by. Remember my by? Okay. Thanks. Tune into my BDs, new scroll drops every week.
Everything okay?
Putting on fashion shows with mama's clothes. We have so much to catch up on.
Hey, where do I find this thing she left for me?
Got anything that might interest me?
Skill shard engineer. Okay, there you go. That stuff. Overheat. Ram nugs. Just pretend they're eating pickled eggs unless you mix them. I want some ram nugs, but I don't know what they do. It said she left something here for me. Near the door? I guess that makes sense. I don't see anything. Saw a gold icon. Oh, the base. Oh, it's a baseball bat. Baby boomer. Two-handed club. She left me a baseball bat. And an action figure. She didn't leave me any bath water though. What's up with that? Would you date that woman? What, that girl we just met? She's like a gang member, man. I got some standards. Don't think I'll be using a baseball bat though. Can't let you have sex with prostitutes, but in this porn now we gotta cut it. I mean, that's a bit different though, I feel. I don't know, I guess they are not ready to go down that one. Cat down bad. Cat is always down bad. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk in chat. Maybe I will keep this out just for the bonk jokes when I need to. Down, chat. However, it is nearly midnight. I don't really have time to like go do the next main story quest. So maybe that's a good ending spot. Seems like it is. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll probably do like the before I go there and do that, I'll probably do these gigs that I just picked up. We got a couple. We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got 3 new gigs we can do. Possibly actually a few more actually. So I will likely do those, then we'll go do whatever the rig, you know, whatever they want us to do. Reed wants us to do. Sound good? Tomorrow we finish the DLC, I guess. Are we near the end of it? I'm assuming we're sort of nearish the end. No, we're not? Okay, maybe not. Chat can't make up its mind. If not, I'll still be able to finish this before Spider-Man comes out, no doubt. But chat, you've all been wonderful tonight. I thank you for joining me. 2 streams, I think that sounds realistic. 2 streams sounds realistic. Chat, you've all been amazing tonight. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, I recommend you hit the follow button. You can also join my Discord. Type in the Discord code into chat and you can scroll down, click on the banner. Works just as fine. Thank you for any bits, subs, gift subs, any of that stuff thrown around tonight. Quite a bit of it. So thank you very much. Hope you feel like you're getting your money's worth out of it. Thank you to the mods as always. Thank you to everyone in chat for being a great people that I love talking to and for putting up with me. Much appreciated. I'll be back streaming again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have my rough draft of my Mortal Kombat script done as well. Got to get that out of the way. Till then though, stay safe, have a great night. I will see you again soon. Peace everybody.